Well, we're live as I wait for the people to show up. As I peek over my computer monitor to see if my son's going to play Fortnite again. Um, but it is the 17th of December, the year of our Lord 2025. Caleb, where are you going?
Upstairs?
Where are you going upstairs?
I don't know.
You don't want to hear your dad talk? No,
Not really.
not really. Well, at least he's honest. I'll give him that. Hello, Kabuki. Caleb, say hello to my friend Kabuki.
Hello?
I don't know. Yeah, hopefully you heard him. Are you hey, remember, dishes. And there's 2 more days, buddy, and then you're free. Free for two. Where's my hug? Good night, bud.
Good night.
Love you. Uh Merlinster Gandaldor. I have been watching your uh the playthroughs of the Tomb of the Lizard King, or if I'm remembering correctly, one of my favorite AD&D modules ever. I've been watching those. Those are great. Um, hey, Kabuki heard you. Merlister Gandaldor, I'll say again, he has one of the absolute best like playthrough like hey, what happened during the last time we played D&D, live playthrough, not like live, like reenactments or whatever, using little cardboard standees, and they're just great. And the characters are great, and the puppets are great. You deserve so much more following than you have. So thank you for continuing the entertainment. Uh, so so if you're watching this after the fact, go check out I kind of what's the name of your channel? I just subscribe to it, and I get them popped down. But and go check out the channel. He's gonna post it here in just a second. I have a camera tracker on. We do have a camera tracker on. Is it like, is it doing the weird uh forest thing that follows him around or whatever? Uh well, I appreciate you popping in. Merlinster, will you be at GaryCon in March? Because I will be Mage's Musings. That's right. Yes, go subscribe to Mage's Musings, everybody. But will you be so I'm wondering if you'll be at GaryCon, because I'll be at GaryCon. And I would love to um shake hands with the puppet if he was there. So uh and and say hello. But I have no idea why my camera is doing that. Must be some new Zoom thing. Zoom did give me the ability to do this, and it'll do a little heart here in a second. Ooh, look at that. See, I love things. So it gave me that. I don't know. I guess that's why I pay the $9 a month or whatever it is for this. So, hey, there's Aldi. Um, hello, Scott.
Are we live?
We are live.
Oh, okay, cool. How's it going?
Hey, look at this. Look at what I can do.
Uh,
Yeah,
neat.
I can make little
Is that part
hearts.
of Zoom or is that part of your?
It's Zoom. There's an autofocus on my thing here. I don't know. Hey, you can do it too. It's
Yeah, I
amazing.
can do it.
Um, yeah, like if you do some weird things, like it'll like yeah, here comes mine. Here it goes. Boom. So I don't know. It's uh
Neat. Is
yeah, it is neat.
there anything else?
Um, well, if you do decide, Merlinster, if you do decide to go uh to Gary Con, let me know through whatever methods you wish to let me know. And You can we actually yeah, I know. Things suck. And actually I'm in a pretty grouchy mood today. So but no, go you can uh if you do, we're the people I'm going with, they have a big giant like house that they've rented that I'll be staying at. And hey Jeff.
Hello.
Uh and they'll and then so and then we're gonna be playing D&D uh um yeah and Cthulhu and all kinds of things to and having a blast. So maybe you could even get in on some of the RPG stuff that we're gonna be doing. But anyway,
You going to Gary Con?
I'm going to Gary Con.
Cool. Have you ever been
Um
before?
did I suss out your secret identity on Facebook, Merlinster? I mean, I don't know if I did, but if we're friends, we're friends. So go ahead and send that out. So I'm going as part of Next Level Miniatures. So we're gonna go there and sell RPGs and what have you. So apparently I'm doing some weird autofocus thing on my videos, so I gotta like you remember this
Oh,
is auto
focus.
frame my video. I'm gonna click that
Hey, I like that
off.
shirt. Where'd you get that shirt? It's
Yeah,
it's mind bending.
I stole it.
You stole it? You didn't pay?
No. No, I've tried to, but your very nice lady said that
Oh
you
yeah.
told her that I don't have to pay for shirts. So,
I did?
you know,
I don't remember
yeah,
that.
apparently.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
not oh
So,
nicer than I thought.
yeah. No, my wife says she hates the shirt because it makes her think like her eyes are blurry.
Yeah, it's weird. Like in real life, it's oh yeah, you're I wonder if that thing is causing your focus to, it's
Maybe.
like
Who knows?
maybe
But there was something on there that was auto focused on. Can I get my angry grousing out of the way? Well, first of all, I actually have a real life I had I
grievance.
we needed milk. We needed milk, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
it was
Let's
like
say which store was it? Which
in the
drive-through?
greatest in the grand scheme of things, who cares? But there's this convenience store near our house that has cheap milk. You can get a big giant gallon of milk for like 2.89. It's like the cheapest place you can buy milk. And milk has no tax on it. So you walk in, you give them $2.89, you get your milk and you leave. So I walk in and they have skim milk, which we all drink skim milk in our house. We don't drink, 2% or whatever whole, we drink skim. So and it's tough. It's tough to find a place that has skim milk, like as far as that goes. So anyway, walk in, I'm gonna pay my 2.89. I'm waiting in line and it's like 8, or 7 or whatever. So it's not like it's the busiest time. So they don't have the biggest crew on hand. But the person that's working behind the counter, there's like two or three of us waiting in line. We got our stuff. She gets done. Like apparently her shift must be done, and it must have been like at 7 or 8. Like her shift was done at 7 or 8.
Yeah.
She handles a customer, closes her register, walks around another person because there's only one register. The person behind her like comes in, keys in or whatever they have to do. She walks all the way around, gets in front of everybody in the line, says, "It's like I'm sorry, but my ride is here. I need to do my pay for my things." Which okay, fine, whatever, but still it seems really weird that like you get off work, you see there's a bunch of people waiting for you, like they want to get pay for their stuff and go, budges in front of everybody in the line, and then has to cash their paycheck, which I was like, who gets a paycheck anymore? Everybody gets like direct deposit, but had a check, cashed her check, which cool, whatever, the store allows them to do it, and then proceeded to like spend most of their, and I'm not judging, but then
Yeah,
proceeded to
you kind of judge
spend
it.
the vast majority of their paycheck that they just got on purchasing scratch off tickets, and then argued with the person who was helping about which scratch offs that they wanted. And they're like, no, there's more of these. Go get them. No, they're in the back. Go get them. So everybody, me and we ended up waiting like 10 minutes for this person who said my ride is here, who, mind you, was still standing in the entryway when I left, like, 15 minutes later when I cashed out. So the ride wasn't there. Or maybe the ride left him. I don't know. I don't know. It was annoying. It was really annoying. It was just like, but
What place is
grand
this?
scheme of things, what?
What's the name of this place?
It's called Quick Trip.
Oh, we have Quick Trips here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
Not
chain.
my way.
it's a chain. Yeah. And I don't know,
Do they
Merlister,
say
I
see
told
you
this.
later?
No. Well, they said the person that helped me
I think they're supposed to.
said sorry for the wait. That's what they said. Sorry for the wait. So, Melissa said skim milk might as well drink water. I don't know, man. I got raised on skim milk. I remember when I have this wonderful memory of holy cow, who moved the rock? I got raised on this on skim milk, and I remember when you got your milk in grade school, everybody got the blue for the 2%. There were like the 4 or 5 cartons that were there were red. There were vitamin A and D added, and there was one green carton, and that was the skim milk. And I always knew which milk was mine. They would come and they bring the big giant thing of it, and I still, yeah, I love my skim milk. It's great.
And it was
Um,
not getting enough milk fat that made you waste away into the poor nothing you are today.
yeah, I
No,
know
no
exactly.
school.
What's
No school.
no what? No school?
E-learning day.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, for crying out loud. You're going to school anyway. It's nice. He just Ric Flair danced his way out of here because we're supposed to maybe get a blizzard at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So they
Oh,
said
did they
no
already
school
call it?
tomorrow. They already called it. What a pile. What a pile. I used to have
That's
to
like
walk.
that's like all those flights that got canceled that year at BGG-Con, right? When there was no
Yeah.
storm.
I had to walk to school in a blizzard, both
Uphill.
ways, uphill. Just Ryan, how you been, man?
Good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Ryan is a board game designer and good friend of the show. He just hasn't been on in a long time. So
Wednesday
you have
night I
not.
play soccer, which I do tonight, but my game's not for 2 hours, so I can
Very
hang a
nice.
little bit. Yeah.
So there's actually some I don't want to give you false hope, but they're one of the possible blockades to getting to do the After the Empire expansion may be coming to getting out of the way very
Oh,
soon.
that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
well,
So
Blockade wasn't a highly profitable other project.
no, it's just it's one of those things where we don't have enough people to do enough work, but we might be able to sublet some work out on something that's gumming up the works that would then push After the Empire closer
I mean,
to
that's at this point. We'll just wait and see.
yeah, no. I mean obviously I played the expansion. The expansion's great. I'm a character in the expansion, which I think is amazing. And it just and it adds a lot to it and adds
What
a
are
lot of
you, the
cool
town
things.
crier or something?
I was trying to come up with a
I,
good one.
well, that was as good
It's
as I
like
could
No.
get. That was
is
as
your
good as I
su-
could get.
is your
So
superpower that you bore your enemies to death?
that's actually kind of close to the effect. There's situations where invaders will go to places and make it so you can't use them, and then you have to send your troops out to fight them. But if you have me, I'm such a eloquent raconteur that like I can be sent out and I can just convince them to leave, through my
Should have made you
my
a
com
gong
The
farmer.
gift of gab.
yeah
Yeah.
my gift of gab,
Ryan, are you
perhaps.
involved with After the Empire? Are
Yeah, I'm one
you
of the two designers on it.
nice, man? That's a beautiful game.
Oh, thanks.
That's a really cool design. Well done.
I appreciate that. You might have met Evan a lot more on this, but Evan and I are not
Was
always, but are
wait,
frequent.
wait, wait. Is
Yeah.
Evan the other designer?
Yeah.
God, I have not been paying attention.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Oh, now I have to give him kudos too.
Just give it to me. He doesn't deserve them.
All right, I give them all. Well,
I
you
have a
came up
design
with all.
credit on the game too. What do I get? Okay.
No,
I'm
hey,
kidding. I'm kidding.
Ryan, you get all the credit for all the good ideas. It's a good thing you didn't go with anything Evan wanted.
Well, that's usually how we divvy the credit up, is that it doesn't get done if Evan's not involved and the good ideas come from me. That's how, at least how I like to do it.
Right, right.
I
Nice.
Evan is
as
our
long
very
as
efficient
as long
workhorse, keeps me on task.
as
Uh,
long as Myerscough the miserly makes
Could you
it
could you save me the trouble of looking this up on Board Game Geek and give me the quick thumbnail of what it is you're talking about?
The game after the Empire, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's something we put out with Gray Fox Games, which obviously Lance is involved with heavily. So it's a worker placement. Tower defense is sort of the engine we use to simulate the siege battles that the game is representing. So it's post-Roman era, not set in a specific year, but essentially your medieval era, a bunch of different lords all being attacked by the same horde, and you're all just trying to hold up in your castle and try to survive it. And so there's 7 seasons, 7 rounds throughout the game, and at the end of each season, you all get hit by the same attack that will be possibly worse if you're more wealthy than the other people.
Right.
Yeah. So
Did you
basically,
get your inspiration from like Galaxy Trucker a little bit
from
from?
Galaxy Trucker, yeah. Like when
Yeah.
we first started designing that, I think it was like Agricola and Galaxy Trucker were the two big inspirations.
Yeah.
One of
You
those
can
things
see it.
we just spent so long working on that game because it was our first game together, and so like it was kind
Yeah.
of grad school in game design,
Yeah.
we went for something a little heavier right out the gate, and it took so long that by the time like people were like, oh, these are like standard things, it was like, well, that's because we came up with them 7 years ago, and then a bunch of other people had similar ideas in the meantime.
Right.
So it's like, but yeah, it ended up being like a kind of a tower defense mechanism, which was really just our best way of simulating like the attacks,
It's kind of interesting. I had done a castle defense style, but Galaxy Trucker kind of trying to establish an outpost on behalf of the king, and of course the barbarians coming at it. It mutated into a post-apocalyptic Mad Max game that I'm still working on, and it's just been sidelined by Dragon's Down. But it's a really fun design with a really cool escape mechanic because it's kind of compound defense while try to produce it's like the original Mad Max with where the barbarians are trying to get into the oil refinery.
Yeah.
That's basically the game, followed by the escape sequence, and it's right now there's a mismatch in the first part feels kind of strategic and whatnot, and then the escape is pure chaos.
like
And
Galaxy.
so
Yes.
yeah, it's there's something not quite right balance wise, right? Like you don't have the same feeling in the second part of the game that you did in the first, and you have to be okay with everything going to shit.
Yeah. I mean, we have
So
some of that, and that's like, I've kind of come to the idea that if you don't know the worst things people are going to say about your game by the time it's released, you haven't play tested it enough or
right,
played it yourself enough. Like you should know all the problems in the game and just be okay with what maybe not even are not problems to you, in my opinion. But like for us, that was definitely for some people. It's like we have the first half of the route is worker placement, and then it's the Galaxy Trucker. Like everything's just happening. So it's like we always knew some people were going to get split on that because people just want their like bog standard Euro or they want their zany. And this was like Euro plus Ameritrash middle ground, which I
yep,
really enjoyed, obviously. But we knew it'd be
me
divided
too.
some people. So
Yep, yep, very cool.
yeah, well, cool. I'm glad you played it. But
Yep.
yeah, we're deep into other games at this point, but I'm glad to hear the expansion's coming out because we've been excited on that one for a while. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Lance just now on the schedule officially. Lance announced it to the internet.
No, not yet.
Right, on record.
I no. So I have been attempting to get Shane to like come up with a way because we have some of our backlog, like running a crowdfunder that would be all of these expansions for games that we have,
Yeah,
and then run them to like like, oh, and then you can pick and choose, right? I mean, if you want all three of the expansions, you're great. If you need the base game, it's great. And then just have. I mean, it'd be kind of a pain in the ass, ultimately to do the like the fulfillment and processing would be a bit of a pain in the ass. But I mean, if we were able to pull it off, and we didn't decide to hate ourselves afterwards, you could just clean off the books pretty well. I mean, and then we can like kind of work on moving on with the IP games that we've signed and that we're working on
I
right
think
now.
it's a cool idea if
So.
you guys can time that all right, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's
All
just
ship in the same boat or whatever. If you can produce simultaneous, you know.
Anyway, no, I was gonna be grouchy, and I'm still gonna be grouchy because man, oh man, today is absolutely as I would call it, an old tub day. Because did you see the goddamn plaques that for the presidential plaques that are now part of for both Barack Obama and Joe Biden that have been
No, yeah, I heard that he put something stupid up. I didn't go and look, and I don't really
oh,
give a
go read them. Go read them if you just want to. It is just absolutely asinine, just uh how ridiculous this whole world is coming in, and and we still have so much longer to go.
I know.
It's
His
just
comments on Rob Reiner are,
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
just
Straight bottle. Yeah,
yep,
old
those
tub,
are
baby.
the whole Rob Reiner thing is just so depressing.
100%.
Like I can't process it.
It's just yeah, and then to no end. I mean, to no end. I am.
But hey, just to be clear, it's like we already know what he is. So fuck him, first off, and fuck anybody who supports him, second off. And but it's just disappointing that there aren't humans out there, that people who believe in him won't open their eyes to this fucking antichrist saying this kind of bullshit. Like, I know he's going to say that stuff. I want one of them to say that's too much for me. One fucking guy somewhere.
They do it.
Please.
They do it. McConnell said it after the January
Well,
6th.
after he leaves, I'm talking about the like a regular person that I know in my life.
Oh yeah. No, but I mean, they do it. They say this is enough, and then they backtrack it and say, "Well, I didn't really mean that," and it's cool.
Just a bunch of cowards,
I
every
mean,
one of them.
the one that is just it's like they throw out the handful of sacrificial lambs that will like say like a few things like, oh yeah, I mean that's really disappointing. But then you have like that fucking pinhead Mike Johnson or whatever, like he's like, well, I'm not aware, I didn't see it, or I didn't, it's just the
Right.
same
He's a
fucking
liar.
tired fucking bullshit constantly, and on some level. I know that they do it just because they just love to see the people fucking react to it. They just love people to like sit there and be mad about it. They want to see that. They want to, and it just makes them so fucking pleased with themselves when they can say, "Oh yeah, we got him again," And it's just like somebody put it best. They're like, they said after he dies, his grave's gonna need 24/7 guards because of the line of people that are going to want to go and take a piss on his grave. They're just going to be he will and I don't doubt it. I mean, it's just it's at a certain point you just got to wonder um I mean it's either he's completely lost his mind or it's just the ultimate in you know, of trolling, I guess, for lack of a word.
Oh, like,
I mean, I liken it to having Montgomery Burns as the president. Just like it's cartoonish supervillainy. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm just a fucking moron, and I'm just gonna just say this shit. I'm just gonna be stupid, and I'm not gonna, and there's just no repercussions whatsoever. You just see the fucking bullshit where he like just gawked at some young woman and talked about how good looking she was and how much she looked like his daughter. And he's like, "Hey, turn around, take a look at her. She's so beautiful." He just basically lusted after this woman for like 3 minutes, and then he went into like a 8-minute tirade about the the deadly snakes in Peru. It's like he doesn't even know what he's talking about, or
yeah.
he's a mastermind. Just like he's just I don't know. I give up.
Did you watch the speech, Lance? That just happened.
No, I didn't.
I usually do not subject myself to those things, but I just figured I'd find out in the first 10 minutes if we were about to go to war again. But
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't even bring it up. He just basically did like a really shoddy State of the Union at and just said a constant stream of very easily disprovable lies. And every graph had no x-axis, but there was blue and red lines on it, so you could tell who was responsible for stuff.
Yeah. He said 34,000 people a year die from poisonous snakes in Peru. Yeah, 10. 10.
Yeah.
10 last year. A total of 10. 34,000 a year.
He took credit for being the first person after 3,000 years to end the war in the Middle East. That was almost exactly his phrasing. So that's definitely not true. like,
What?
I think it's the term is venomous.
Oh,
snakes.
venomous. Okay, good. You do need
You always have to poisonous versus venomous. There's a picture.
Ooh, that's a great point.
The fangs are venom, and the frog is poisonous. Like touch it.
Yep.
Anyway, whatever.
It's good we have that distinction.
Pedantic venom.
Dude, I actually am a big fan of that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah.
You know, right? Anyway,
It's just
Still a crazy thing to just talk about for 10 minutes.
After
In
talking about how
living.
sexy and good looking a girl is in the audience that looks like his daughter.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah, some weird stuff.
That's some that's some weird wild
Can we
stuff.
talk about Rob Reiner movies now?
yeah.
Well, I
let's.
was gonna say we got 4 of you right now. We could just do an initials before Anthony shows up and ruins it for everybody.
By the way, there's a really good list of the movies on Rotten Tomatoes. We can go through them. They're ranked order.
I would also like to talk.
We could go
about
from bottom up.
I would like to talk about his full filmography as well. I mean, he was
check out the Rotten Tomatoes thing.
Anyway, the initials are BW. BW.
Remind me how this is played. I don't think I've ever actually been here for the
Oh,
game.
really?
Wow.
I think so.
I'm
First
gonna
timer.
every single thing that I'm going to give the clues for have the initials of BW. People, places, things, phrases. The initials are BW. I will give 6 clues. I will read them off one by one. At any time, you can ring in with your buzzer. Your buzzer is your name. So Ryan, your buzzer is
Ryan. I just say Ryan.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can guess. If you guess correct,
there
Go
are
ahead.
some caveats to that.
yes.
Well, go ahead, Lance. I didn't want to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But the big thing is that you can ring in. If you get it wrong, you're done for that particular item.
Yeah, one chance.
Later on, you get one chance.
Now, if you buzz and don't answer, can you backtrack your buzz? We've sort of gone back.
No. The only way you can backtrack your buzz is if you were the second person.
Okay, so that's a little loophole.
So if people go, if like you and Scott both say your names at almost the same time, but Scott's a little behind you, and then Ryan, you guess, and I can go, okay, Scott, Scott's like, nope, I'm okay.
It's sort of a loophole of the buzz.
It is sort of a loophole. And if there's ever a question, don't say your answer until I call on you. You don't want to give anything away because if I can't determine it,
we go to the tape.
Yeah. Who is this tabletop X? Wait, I'm coming. Undead Viking. Wait.
Tabletop UX. That's Matt.
Oh, that's Matt Groening from The Simpsons.
Matty P.
Oh.
I live where Matt Groening is from, right?
They changed all the names of the stupid chat, so you don't know who anybody is anymore. Like I'm Aldi Prime for some reason. I don't remember ever typing that in as my username.
You don't want to be all.
I'm still Undead Viking videos, and I have been for years. So take that. I still remember the day, like Twitter had been a thing for like 3 months, and I was like, I should probably just go set up my account there. I went and set up my account, and then never did anything.
Now, do you even care? Like you could.
I know I haven't logged into X in forever, but
X.
Well, no, I have a friend of mine who sends me links of stuff that he thinks are funny on X, and I'll click on those. So I guess I log in, but I don't actually post or anything.
Yeah, I don't think any board game people post there much anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
I post everything something to release just because it's something to
Yeah,
release.
I think we post, but it's meaningless.
Where?
It doesn't
Yeah.
generate any interest.
Twitter.
I went to my local game store today to pop in to pick up a kind of a last minute gift thing, which I can't say what it is because the people.
What'd you buy me?
I didn't buy a damn thing, but they had like 6 copies of Old King's Crown, and I almost
What?
bought one. Yeah.
Buy them all. Wait, go back, dude.
They were char-
That's
they were
three.
charging
That's three hundo each.
they were charging $150, limit one per person.
For
Okay.
what?
Old King's Crown. I almost bought it. I thought really long and hard about buying it because
You should. It's a really good game. I think it's very good.
but there's gonna be a reprint in March, and it's just kind of like
I mean, here's the thing: the retail was about 100 anyway. I think the
Yeah.
Kickstarter was 100.
Well, I don't think these are
Close
well.
to.
I
It was
don't.
like 80
I don't
something
know if
plus
these are
shipping.
retail or. I mean, they're gonna do a reprint Kickstarter in March or whatever, and
Yeah.
I'll just back it and get the full deluxe version then, and so I can put it on a shelf and never play it instead of dropping $150 on it now. So, but I was surprised. I was like, "Holy shit! You
Yeah,
guys
base
got
game was
copies of this."
52. It was 85 when I 85 pounds, by the way.
All right, so that's like
The all-in
120.
was 100 pounds. Yeah, because I got the art prints and the
Yeah, now I
exclusive
feel like
metal
I should.
tokens.
Now I feel like I should drive back out there and just go check and
You really
see if
should.
it's
It's
'cause
such
if
a
it's
good
if
game.
it's the deluxe version,
They're all
I
they're all deluxe.
they're
The
all
only thing you'll be
deluxe.
missing is coins. There's coins and a metal coin for the start player. That's the only difference for the.
I think what you really ought
And
to do,
art
Lance,
prints.
is you ought to send me the name of the store so I can call them tomorrow. Right?
Okay,
Here's the thing: if you don't like it, you could sell it.
that's true.
But I think it's really good. Like it does some really fun things.
You do some really fun things.
I know. talked about it,
There.
right?
I just posted the name of it in the chat there, Mr. Scott
Okay.
Demers.
Thank you.
And they will ship it to you I mean they will do shipping. So anyway, here we go. It is BW. Matthew, it's good to see you. Thanks for popping in here. Just I told everybody else that it was an old tub night. I will
What's
be.
that?
That's a really good whiskey that has a bad name, but it's Shane turned me on to this unfiltered Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, and it is very honest with its taste, and it has a very good clean finish.
It's an honest whiskey.
Right from the bottle, eh?
I know,
Jeez.
straight up. How many proof is that?
80
100?
probably.
Is it 100?
Yeah, I think it's 80. I mean, I'll finish this off tonight.
Oh boy.
What?
It's gonna be a good night.
No,
That's
I
like
mean,
a-
there's
that's
only
like a
that much
quarter
left.
bottle.
There's
I know, but
That's
you
like
already
12
drank
ounces.
you already drank off like a quarter of it.
That's like 12 fucking drinks, man.
Fine.
He can handle it.
I got a little bit of a cold. It'll be nice.
Jeez, I would be
Yeah,
on the
he's clearing
floor.
up his sinuses.
Yeah, it'll be.
We went out for dinner last tonight for our last D&D session of the year, and I had a glass of wine and a beer. I have another beer in front of me, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Not 12 shots.
Yeah, this Saturday will be our last session of the year. That reminds me, I do have to go back to Paradox and get my Christmas gifts from
Oh yeah, you can.
I always get them something.
Crown.
Yeah,
I'm honestly at 150. I'm surprised.
I'm not
on the
gonna
shelf.
buy them each at Old King's Crown. What I'll do is
No,
I'll
I'm
end
just
up,
saying you should like. I'm actually surprised that they have it in stock for 150. That's
Yeah.
pretty low.
No,
that's on the low end of the price right now.
I'll end up going there and just getting them dice or something. Just something.
Nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best for my boys. Well, when I got married, I got everybody, all the people in all my ushers, all the ushers except for one was my brother-in-law. So he got whiskey, but all the others were like part of my gaming group, and they all got gemstone dice. And then that was my thing that I got everybody. Anyway, here we go.
BW?
BW. Clue number 1. Ty Burrell was one.
Ty Burrell.
That'll work. Yeah, I've heard it both ways. Clue number 2 is white. Clue number 3. This is connected to Raffi. Hold on a second. I have to answer.
Who?
Question.
Raffi?
Raffi.
Children's musician.
Thanks. That was good. Cool.
I think.
Clue number 4. Nicknamed Melonhead and also Sea Canary.
Matt?
Go for it.
This is not going to be right. A blue whale?
Jeff. Beluga
Jeffrey.
whale.
Beluga whale is
Oh,
correct.
Matt led him to the
So
thing.
close.
Matt with the assist.
Thank you,
Ty-
Matt.
How is Ty Burrell a beluga whale?
He
Nice.
did the voice in a movie.
Gotcha.
The Beluga whale.
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, clue number 1. Made an appearance in the video game series Sim City. Clue number 2. Connected to such famous people as David Hasselhoff, David Bowie, and Bruce Springsteen. Clue number 3. Can be seen on eBay. Clue number 4. Is connected to one of the most popular presidents of all time. Clue number 5.
Scott,
Go for it.
Berlin Wall.
Berlin Wall. Well done. Well done, Scott. Well done.
You can buy a little chunk of it on eBay, I bet.
Yep.
There's a piece of the Berlin Wall here in Dallas, like a full section.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's pretty cool.
All right. Clue number 1. This is often an integral part of festivals. Clue number 2. Commonly, the first word of this is skipped. Clue number 3. Reportedly debuted in 1964 in New York.
Can you repeat the first clue again, or is that not allowed?
I'll allow it this one time. Often part of festivals.
Got it.
Clue number 4. The popularity of this can be directly influenced by Super Bowls. Clue number 5. On average, an American has about 90
Baldy.
of these. Go ahead.
Bowel movement.
W.
I will complete.
Oh, yeah, it's about done.
On average, an American has about 90 of these a year. Can you imagine only having 90 bowel movements?
Oh yeah, that would be too few. Well, some people I know are once a week. That'd be 50.
Final clue. When you get these, you are often asked if you want ranch or blue cheese.
Matt.
Brian.
Matthew.
Oh.
5, 4, 3,
Scott.
2,
I got
1. And Ryan.
buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings
See,
is
okay,
correct.
I have a grievance.
Lay it on me. Lay it on me, Matthew.
We don't call them buffalo wings here.
What do you call them?
In
Wings.
northern
Well, he
America.
Well,
said
he said
No,
the
I
first word
know,
is
but nowhere do they call them buffalo wings in
We do in
Canada.
LA.
except America.
I'm from New York State, and you are incorrect, sir.
he said
No, I
in
mean nowhere in
Canada.
Canada do
Yeah,
they call them.
But everything was America focused there.
They call them Niagara Falls wings.
Ryan, you should have pushed your glasses up on your nose. Sir, I am from North America. I'm from the United States of America, and we definitely do call them freedom
I
wings.
do agree, though. Y'all just said the clue that the first word's often left out, I think, was the nod to your fact here, though.
No, fair enough, but it just
I
I
agree.
have a grievance. He says, I'm going to say that after every time I lose, which is often.
Item number 4, clue number 1. This is often written.
We don't write things in Canada, Lance.
Ha.
Why he's an illustrator.
Clue number 2. With some rare exceptions, this is considered acceptable in businesses. Clue number 3. The intent of this is to be polite.
Matt,
Matthew,
best wishes.
best wishes is correct. Well done. Well
I had it
done.
on the first clue. I just wanted to make sure.
You're being polite.
Wow.
Damn Canadians.
Yeah,
play up to
that's
the
a
rules.
gimme for Canadians. They're so damn
Yeah.
polite. Well, what are you drinking
Now,
there?
To keep it fair,
Ryan?
does Matt only get like 86% of a point, like 0.86?
Ryan, what are you drinking over there? Look like it looks like
Water
a frosty beverage.
significantly sprinted within an hour. So
Oh, okay, fair enough. Clue number 1. Dated Rachel Green.
Matt,
Go for it.
Bruce Willis.
Wow!
nice.
Wow.
Wow!
Who's Rachel Green?
I didn't know you.
Wow!
Jennifer Aniston on Friends.
Yes! Wow! Wow! I thought that was gonna be like I was like nobody's a big Friends.
That was a pretty telling
The
clue.
Canadian gets the friends question.
Yeah, the Canadian gets the Friends question. There you go. I was like, I had all these cool clues too. Was shot and killed in 1999.
Way, Aldi. You know.
Ooh, that's good. That would be a fun clue.
Yeah, was a New York City detective. Traveled through time in 2012.
That Looper.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
It was all right.
Good little movie.
What's the gimme?
Oh, the gimme was
Hans Gruber is not
John McClane.
was the unbreakable survivor of a train wreck in 2000. Which is a great movie. And
Which is
some would say the last time M. Night Shyamalan ever made anything good. Anyway.
We discussed that last week.
Yeah, we did.
We went through his movies.
Yeah, we did.
I didn't mind
Or 2 weeks
Signs.
ago.
Signs was okay, but Unbreakable was so good.
Never saw it.
Oh, watch Unbreakable.
Oh, you should watch Unbreakable. That's
Yeah,
worth watching.
Or maybe I did see
I-
it. Maybe I did.
I
see it. Is
remember,
that with
like,
Samuel Jackson too.
Yeah.
A bunch
He
of
was
my
Mr. Glass.
yeah,
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Glass. That's why they called me Mr. Glass. I mean, a bunch of mine said you got to go see because I was like that. I've always been a big comic book guy, and they were like, somebody went to go see it. A couple of my friends, and they're like, you need to go see Unbreakable, and I was like, really? And they're like, why? And they're like, this is before the internet when you find out everything about everything. And then my buddy Derek took me to he's like, I'll pick you up tomorrow. We'll grab some food and we'll go watch Unbreakable. And then they open up with it said like, you know, there are over X number of comic books sold every day in the United States, you know, and something like that. And I was like, oh, I get it now.
Too bad they did
Ruined
not.
it. Well,
they ruined
it's
it.
a good thing they never. It's a good thing they never revisited the characters ever again.
No.
Clue number 1. Connected to murder. Murder. Clue number 2 is connected to a famous pool player. Clue number 3. This is connected to a famous competitive eater.
I haven't kept up with that scene for years.
Ha!
You're not missing anything.
Clue number 4. Has the last name Romanoff.
Matt,
Aldi.
Oh, mother
Oh
Scott.
my gosh, that was so close. All right, we gotta go.
I heard myself well before Matt, but you never know with the stupid
I
internet.
heard at the exact same time. Kabuki, the adjudicator of reality, you need to make it. You need to make a call. We'll wait. Scott, are you
Oh
tagging
yeah.
in as a possible third pot?
Oh yeah. If it's,
It
it's
won't
not.
be necessary if I get it. Come on.
No, I know, right?
All these got all queued up all over again.
I'm ready.
Well,
Yeah, I know.
Robert Purdon, bless his heart, has said Aldi got it, but he's not the adjudicator. So
I know.
Kabuki's in the bathroom.
nah, Kabuki was just available. I wish I had like
Aldi.
ooh, wow, so close, but Aldi and nobody
Well,
else should be looking at that because they give the answers
Behind
in that.
me.
Oh, do they?
So
All right.
okay,
They're in the
It's
round.
behind me. I only checked for that.
Aldi, you may
Black,
go.
Black Widow.
Black Widow, as
Black
it's
Widow.
known in France.
What's the competitive food?
There's a lady who has that's
Oh,
her
her name.
nickname. I forget what her.
I know the pool player is nicknamed the Black Widow.
I know I know the pool player.
Who's the Black Widow pool player?
I don't know her name.
Another woman.
Oh, it's a girl.
She's
Yeah.
an Asian lady who always wears black.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
Clue number 1. Often occurs to avoid embarrassment. Clue number 2. Both genders partake. Clue number 3. Involves removal. Clue number 4. Involves cloth strips. Clue number 5. Commonly known as American, Brazilian,
Matt,
or French. Matthew.
bikini wax?
Bikini wax is correct. And Matthew starts to pull away with 3 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Doing well. Doing well. Here we go. Clue number 1. His first name is Jerry. Clue number 2. Once owned the General Lee. Clue number 3. This name includes his nickname, which he got from a character in the Police Academy movies. Number 4. Has over $58 million in career winnings. Number 5. He has won multiple titles in his sport in Georgia.
What the fuck is his last name?
That starts with W.
You get a half a point. Final clue. This left-handed golfer was once the number one ranked player in the world.
I don't know golfers at all.
Lance is gonna get a point now.
Yeah. Can we get points for naming just a golfer?
No. I'll go 4, 3, 2,
Aldi.
1. Aldi. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Scott.
Scott. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody else, 5, 4, 3. Bubba Watson. I thought you know him. He's
Never heard of it.
Never heard of him. Okay, well.
It's vaguely familiar.
All right, we'll forget that I picked that one. We'll forget that I
Hey,
picked
you
that
get a
one.
point, right?
I
You're
guess
on the,
I get
you're
a
on the
point,
board.
yeah. I'm in the running. I'm in
3
the
to
running.
1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.
He's a really popular golfer. I don't know. I mean, even I'm not a big
Never
golfer
heard of
guy,
it.
but I knew about Bubba Watson. But I mean, whatever. Okay, fine. I outkicked my coverage. I don't know if Robert Purton. Yeah, take care, Merlin. I don't know if Robert meant to do this, but he did one of my favorite things where, like, when somebody, and Aldi's seen this when we play trivia games, like, oh, Bubba Watson.
Watson.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, Bubba
no.
Watson.
Oh, Bubba
Oh, that
Watson.
Bubba
Got
Watson.
it.
You could have
Oh,
given me
yeah.
Bubba Watt, and I still wouldn't have had it.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, with 95% of that name, would not still not get it.
Played Tiger Woods.
Clue number 1. Was once famously told by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that they didn't get an Oscar nomination because of reptile prejudice.
Okay.
Really? Nobody? Nobody? That's like a total gimme.
Is it?
No, but I found that as I was doing my thing, I was like, I gotta put that in there. All right. Clue number 2. Connected to Gilda Radner, Sherry O'Terry, Nassim Pedrad, and Rachel Dratch. Clue number 3. Has been seen on the Today Show. Clue number 4. Reportedly did not get along with Jenny McCarthy. But we lost Scott. Anyway.
I'm here. I just got to step away for a second.
Clue number 5 is connected to many fascinating people.
Matt.
Matthew.
Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters. Well done. Well done.
That's what Matt.
I was thinking.
Matt-
I mean, I thought of that before. I'm like, the clues don't fit though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would never tie any of those clues to Barbara Walters.
The only one I would like, the fascinating people was like, okay, I guess it's Barbara Walters, but
Well, the number 2, those are all people that played her on Saturday Night Live.
Tangentially, I guess there.
and what's the Jenny McCarthy thing?
Oh, she was on a show with her and like just hated her. Like
Oh, really? Okay.
I forget what it was.
What
Like,
Was it The View?
No,
I think no, it was something else. But yeah,
Jenny
just,
McCarthy was not on the video.
no. That happened.
Lance made it up. Whatever it was.
Is she even alive, Jenny McCarthy?
Yeah, she's a huge anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, that was that whole like autism anti-vax.
Well, did you hear they found a vaccine in Switzerland, I think, to cure peanut allergies?
Really?
Really? Interesting.
Cool.
We got 5 left. Matt with 4, everybody else with 1. So it's still technically
Run for it.
anybody's game.
Especially Matt.
What?
It's anybody's game, especially you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Clue number 1. Connected to Lake Placid.
I used to go there as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Scott,
Ooh.
I'm literally like screaming and I'm muted.
You're muted.
It's
Go.
Betty White.
It is Betty White. Well done.
Wow. What is the Blake
Played-
Placid reference?
She was in the movie Lake Placid. She was the person feeding the crocodile that
Oh,
made
the
it
crocodile.
gigantic.
Yeah, now I do
Yeah,
remember that.
yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was that movie reference, but I could not put up anything.
I was like, I literally go, you said is connected to Lake Placid. I go, Scott. And then I'm like, and then you kept going. There's silence, and I'm going, well, son of a bitch, I'm muted. I forgot to unmute.
Who was the
If I
lead?
lose to Matt, I'm gonna fly to wherever he is. And
Who was the lead
Uh,
character?
my favorite line from that is when the sheriff says something along the lines of, "Well, how does a giant alligator or crocodile get all the way up here?" And I can't remember the actor's name, but he said, "Well, yeah, it's not your fault. They keep those things. They keep answers like that secreted away in books." You know, just like anyway. Clue number 1. A man by the name of Lucian B. Smith is considered its inventor. No Lucian B. Smith fans. All right.
not off the top of my head.
Clue number 2.
Aldi.
Often go
All
for it.
the
Barbed wire.
Wow! Did you just Google Lucian
It's
B.
in my
Smith?
it's in my brain somewhere. Like I knew it just
there
popped
better
out.
have been a Pamela Anderson clue in there somewhere.
Yeah.
My next question, my next answer on this was often seen on arms.
Yeah, there you go.
And to this day, when I used to, and I might have told this story before, but I apologize. I'll make it very quick. The comic book store that I used to go to was at the top. There's a strip mall that had a top floor and a bottom floor, and I would go to the second floor and I go to Comic Book Junction and I get my comics there. And then I went downstairs, and the guy who does all my tattoos and still does all my tattoos had his tattoo shop in the base floor of it. And so I would go up and I'd get my comics. And there was a Chinese restaurant. I go there and I get like a bowl of egg drop soup or something like that for my lunch. And then I go and I just hang out at his store and just sit there and BS with them all day. And I remember one time I was sitting there, I was reading my comic books and we were just talking about whatever. And we see this old beat up pickup truck pull up in front of the store, and this guy and his gal get out, and just you can imagine what they look like. And because Trent, my tattoo artist, looked at me and just said, 2 barbed wire armbands coming right up. And I was like, huh. And then they walked in, and then they were sitting there, and they kind of walked over to the flash art, and they were kind of looking at it a little bit, and then Trent's like, "Hey, what can I help you guys with today?" And they're like, "Me and the missus were thinking about getting some matching barbed wire armbands." I had to get up and go walk into the back. I was laughing so hard. He's like, "Oh yeah, sure. Well, here, these are options right over here." He tattooed them up that day. I was just like, "That's great." Here we go. Number 1. This appeared in 50 First Dates. Clue number 2. Also briefly appeared in Austin Powers in Goldmember. Not as good as the first one.
Matt,
Matthew.
Belgian waffle.
How? How do
Yeah,
you
no
know?
clue how you get that.
How?
That's so
Because in 51st Dates, they go to a diner.
Oh, I've not even seen that
He
movie.
meets what's his name at a diner all the time. And yeah.
Drew Barrymore?
No, yeah, they go to a diner at one point. I don't know.
Wow.
Just how? Well, Matt wins.
Yeah.
Boo, that was
Wow. Yeah,
boring.
impressive.
Like, I was hoping Scott or Aldi would get the next one, and then they could run the table. Anyway, we got 2 left.
Anticlimactic.
He's disappointed he won, man.
This is for pride. Clue number one. Appeared in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Great game, by the way. Number two.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Barry White.
Eh.
Uh,
Number two. Appeared after a shootout in 1999's Dogma.
What was he in Dogma, you said?
Appeared after a shootout in 1999's Dogma.
Matt,
Go for it.
bullet wound.
Clue number three. Debuted in 1985.
What's this song?
Clue number four. In the animal kingdom, this is connected to being immobilized. Clue number five. This could be connected to airplanes. Final clue. The American pop rock band Mr. Mister had this mainstream hit.
Ryan, come on.
That's still not a gimme.
5, 4,
So is a gimme.
2.
Jeff, Breaking Wind.
No!
No. Anyone else? 5, 4,
Matt.
3.
Kyrie was the other song.
Yeah. What do you got for me, Scott?
I got nothing.
Okay, Aldi.
Broken Wings.
Broken Wing. Take these broken wings.
Dogma, I love that movie, but I think most of this game is aimed 10 years older than me.
How old are you, Ryan?
Oh, ageism.
Dipping my toes in some of these answers, but not consistently.
Is Dogma that old?
Final
Dogma,
clue.
I think too young to see it a little bit, but
How old are you, Ryan?
I'm 41 now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, that's why I suck, because I'm actually before most of these clues.
Here we go. Final clue.
Hang on a second. I'm 61. Is there anybody here older than me?
Oh,
Yeah,
thank God.
you are the
The elder.
Woohoo!
You're the
Elder
elder.
statesman.
Elder statesman.
That's what I was going to say.
Clue number one was part of a non-profit. Clue number two, almost died in a house fire. Clue number three, as a child, fell down a well. Clue number four, is connected to Robert Pattinson.
Aldi.
Clue number five,
Got-
Aldi.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne is correct.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Batman. Yeah, I get that.
By the way, if you like comics and you're not reading Absolute Batman, you really should, because it's really good. The other stuff of the Absolute universe, I guess
What's good
Absolute
about it?
Greenland. It spins it on, so in the Absolute universe, like, just for Bruce Wayne is not a rich guy. He is just a, like, I think he's like yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any money, but he just but he's still trying to be Bruce Wayne. He's
The
still trying to be
Batmobile is a
Batman.
Toyota.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It spins a lot of the stuff on its ear and just
It's a Supra, though, so at least he's got that going for
Hey,
him.
I had a Supra when I was younger.
One of my favorite cars.
Oh, nice.
hold on. Waiting. Got a phone call. Who tried to call me? Oh, the school to tell me that there was no school.
So, well, yeah, there's a snowstorm coming in. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, because my son came down, just like I said, he was doing the Ric Flair swagger coming down the stairs. To
What's the Ric Flair swagger? Oh, that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
woo.
Right.
He didn't get a
I
chance
know
to
it now.
last week. Happy birthday, Lance.
Yeah, happy
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
I am now, yes, 54 years young. Um, doesn't feel like I'm that old, right? You know, I mean, it's just like, oh yeah, I've been around that long, and it's like I don't feel like it. I guess like sometimes my body feels like it, you know, and this like my shoulder that acts up or my Achilles that doesn't like to like wants to scream at me if it's
Yeah,
cold
but
outside.
sometimes that stuff gets better. You know, your shoulder's been bugging you for years, then it gets better.
Really? That'd be neat.
Yeah. It happens less often the older you get, but
No, so I mean but it's just like I still feel like I still feel and talk. I guess I don't know. I still have some gumption, I guess. I used to be full of piss and vinegar. Now I'm just full of vinegar.
Yes.
Yeah, piss. Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. It's fine. I mean, whatever. As my dad says, getting old ain't so bad when you consider the alternative.
yeah.
So, uh, yeah, I'll keep it on, as they say. So yeah, we were talking, and Rob Reiner being dead sucks. Um,
Yeah.
Sure does.
uh, since he was pretty awesome. Seemed like he was also just a really good dude. Also seems like um I just another reason for me to look forward to the day that I can metaphorically dance on somebody's grave in the future.
I'm gonna
Um,
physically do it.
I just yeah, I don't even know what to do with it's just but you know whatever.
Yeah, I say we leave that gentleman out of it
Yeah.
because we're sad to see a great guy go, and to have somebody horn in on it would just be inappropriate.
Yep.
That's true.
Jeff, you're spot on.
You said there was a list of the stuff
Yeah,
on the
go to Rotten Tomatoes and look for, well, search for Rotten Tomatoes Rob Reiner. It was like a list of ranked movies. I mean, we probably want to do it in reverse order. I mean, there's a lot of movies I never heard of.
uh okay, I pulled it
We could
up.
skip over the ones nobody knows anything about.
Well, I mean it
Here, let me
says
see if I can find the one.
sort by
Well, it's like a full article ranked by. Here it is. I got it. I can send it to you.
okay. Ba, ba,
There you
ba, ba, da, da. Oh, it's an editorial.
go. Hmm.
I mean, like before I go into movies, I mean, there were like so many things like Ross told me he was watching New Girl and he was like, "Hey, did you hear that the guy who played uh Zoe's dad on the show died?" And I was like, and I remembered, oh yeah, Rob Reiner played her dad on the show New Girl, which is a pretty funny show. I mean, like I'm usually not
Oh,
a
I didn't know he was
sitcom
in that.
guy. Yeah, I mean, he was just a person
I
that
only
came
watched
in
that
and
first season and it didn't go anywhere for me.
I enjoyed, like my passing through the room when it was on, and I'd end up laughing, despite myself. Um, the one thing about that was the weird thing about that was that the one character, his dad, is a major character, like he as a guest character coming in the show, and then the actual actor, I can't, Dennis Farina. Dennis Farina played his dad, and then Dennis Farina passed away in real life, and then they actually
I like
incorporated
that.
that into and incorporated the path like into the show as well. Um, yeah, so I mean, he was like in that. Obviously, All in the Family was freaking amazing. Yeah, and
Yeah, I
uh,
watched a lot of All in the Family in my day.
oh yeah,
My
I mean,
stepfather loved that show.
there was a lot of it that yeah, I mean, um, a lot of that stuff was it was definitely um I mean as a kid, I never really. Sometimes I wouldn't get it. I mean, like I didn't
Yeah, I think
really.
it was a little bit over our heads
The
But
thing,
for the
I
age.
remember my family laughing their butts off at it. And really enjoying it a great deal. Um, this is dumb. Like half of these things, like it's like the 17th movie just isn't showing up, or like the 13th, 14th, and 15th movie isn't showing up. They're just a blank on this thing for me, which
But
is
I
dumb.
Oh.
Rob Reiner director and probably get it too. Here, I'll find it.
I mean,
Well, it's only like 17 movies, right?
yeah, and but he was involved in so much stuff too, right? I mean, it's
Sure.
just
There's 22 movies listed on this. I have it up if you want me to.
I just sent you the IMDb where he's listed as director.
Well, these are ranked in reverse order. That's why I was saying, like, start at the bottom, and then we could just because some of these movies I had never heard of.
Okay.
well, I'd
So we
heard
could
of
just go through
North.
them.
I've
No,
heard of North, and that was a bad movie.
I'll lead. I'll lead. Number 22 on the list from 2003 with an 11% Rotten Tomatoes rating. Alex and Emma, starring Kate Hudson and Luke Wilson.
I can safely say I've never seen that.
I don't think
never heard of it.
anybody saw it.
I don't think anybody has. A dull and
That's it.
unfunny comedy where the lead fails to generate any sparks.
Woof.
Oh yeah, that does
Number
seem to-
21 on the list. We'll get to some.
Yeah,
we're going to get to
there's
a
some
lot of
bangers in this list, right?
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah,
so
there are.
You got to just start at the bottom.
21, North, 1984, Elijah Wood, Bruce Willis.
So
Big stars
along-
there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
hold on, because when Roger Ebert was still alive, he would put out books that were
Oh, those are the
that
hated,
were-
hated, hated.
I
this
hated
movie.
it. Like he would
That's
talk,
the hated this movie. Yeah.
and the first book that he put out was I hated this movie, and
North was the first review.
North was the first review, and so this is what he said. What did he say? Yeah, I hated this movie. I hated this movie. I hated the fact I hated every simpering, stupid, vacant, audience-insulting moment of it. Hated the sensibility that thought anyone would like it. Hated the implied insult to the audience by its belief that anyone would ever be entertained by it.
That's what I
this
felt
is an
like
item of
about
faith.
Oh, sorry.
No, that Robert is a gifted filmmaker. Among his credits are This Is Spinal Tap, The Sure Thing, The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, When Harry
Hey,
Met Sally,
stop
Misery.
naming them off.
Yeah.
But it's like North
Seriously.
is a bad film. One of the worst movies ever made.
Oh, it is.
Well, let's
There
move
was-
on then.
Something
Yeah.
I didn't know about it was that the Elijah Wood was a kid, obviously, but his parents were played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Jason Alexander. Right?
Oh, wow.
at the height
Oh,
of
so the
Seinfeld,
Seinfeld?
to have those two actors playing different characters in the same movie, that's just, I think
Was
that's
it what year did that come out?
94, wasn't it?
94.
Rocket?
Oh, so it's Seinfeld, right? Like Seinfeld time.
That's what I'm saying, having like those two people playing his parents just feels like everyone's typecasting him at the height of them being in a popular show to like it just
But
feels
here's that thing: you go and you watch that movie, and it's so bad. You're like, how does it get bad? Like I don't know.
It's terrible.
It's just weird.
Okay,
Anyway,
Never
next
saw
one,
it.
the 2014, starring Michael Douglas and Diane Keaton, and So It Goes.
Never heard of that one.
No, me either. 16%.
I worked
number-
in a video store for many, many years. I remember seeing that on the shelves. That's about as far as it goes for me.
What's the plot of that one?
Michael Douglas is a real
Douglas.
estate agent. Yeah, nobody likes real estate agent Orrin Little, and he prefers it that way. He's deliberately mean to everyone. And yeah, so
Okay.
I'm not even going to bother reading the rest.
I was just curious what the one-liner was of it.
Yeah, number 19, 2005, 21% score, starring Jennifer Aniston, Kevin Costner, Shirley MacLaine, and Mark Ruffalo. Rumor has it, living in New York City, Sarah must make the cross-country trip back to her home state of California.
Some of my images aren't loading. Are all yours loading?
Yeah, mine's totally fine.
Yeah, mine won't load either. So it's not.
By the way,
it's not-
Seinfeld first aired in '89.
yeah.
That was before they were big.
So so 94 was probably
5 years in, that'd be a
5 years
high.
in.
Yeah, that was quite the get.
Yeah.
So number 18 is Being Charlie, which is the movie that was written by his son, who apparently is the one who murdered him.
Is it
Drug
documentary?
No, but it is based on.
It's based on that
it's
Experiences.
certainly some polls. Yeah, a drug-addicted son of a California politician finds romance with a fellow patient. So,
Yeah, I gotta bow out real quick, guys. Good hanging out with y'all.
Here, Ryan.
Hey,
Well,
Ron.
Hey,
it's
Ryan.
okay.
Have a
When
good
Take
Evan
care.
shows up, we'll promise we'll lie and say you weren't here.
Perfect. That's how our game design meetup.
ooh. Number
Shots fired.
17. Number
Merry Christmas.
17 from 1999, starring Bruce Willis and Michelle Pfeiffer, Tim Matheson, and Rob Reiner. The Story of Us. After 15 years of marriage, Katie and her husband Ben have grown apart.
Don't know that
I'll-
one.
Every time
That is
I
not a
see-
good movie.
Yeah,
I remember that was like one of those. What year was that?
99.
Yeah, that was like one of those when I was working at the video store and girlfriend says, "Hey, grab a movie," and I was like, I remember falling asleep like halfway through it.
So from 2017, this is number 16 from 2017, starring Woody Harrelson, James Marsden, Shock and Awe. And it is in 2003 as the Bush administration prepares to invade Iraq. Skeptical journalists question the claim that Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. Never saw it.
Never saw it.
That was the good old days back when I thought Bush was the worst president ever.
No, exactly. I think you and I align, Jeff. I get it.
Uh,
Okay, next one is number 15 from 2012, The Magic of Belle Isle, which is Morgan Freeman, Virginia Madsen, an alcoholic disabled novelist, finds his muse again after he moves into a lakeside cabin and meets a single mother. That's nice.
That's nice.
Okay, let's start. Now we're getting into movies I know. Okay, number 14 from 2007, starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, Sean Hayes, and Rob Morrow, The Bucket List.
no,
I never
yeah,
saw that.
that was good.
That was popcorn movie. I mean,
Yep.
I mean, spoiler. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers. But yeah, I mean, it went a way that I didn't expect it to go, and then it was two good actors. You know,
By the way, I don't agree with the order of these movies, but I especially as we get to the top. But okay, number 13 from 1996, starring Alec Baldwin, Whoopi Goldberg, James Woods, and Craig T. Nelson, Ghosts of Mississippi, based on the actual murder of Medgar Evers.
That was a great movie.
Yeah,
good movie.
You know what's interesting about this too is like if you haven't watched the James Woods, who is a largely horrible human being,
Yeah.
if you've seen the interview of him talking about Rob Reiner on Fox News, of course, it's actually a worthy watch because he does nothing but talk about, he's appalled at anyone who would condemn Rob Reiner. So too bad he doesn't do that all the time. But anyway, okay,
Wait, what number are you on?
I'm on number. I'll be about to announce number 12.
Oh, we skipped a few then.
Nope, I haven't skipped
Oh.
the one.
You did Magic of Belle Isle?
I did.
Yeah.
And it
Oh.
lasted about as long as me to say
Okay,
that.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Basically, it
log
was
in.
nobody's seen that. Yeah. Number 12 from 2000. Because here's the deal, right? I don't think
Yeah,
I want to spend my
we're
time
above the
talking
50% part. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like I want to talk about the Magic of Belle Isle.
I'm just
like,
wondering if there's anything to watch here that we haven't watched yet.
I got it. I think Ghost of Mississippi probably if you haven't seen it. But number 12 from 2010, starring Madeline Carroll, Callan McAuliffe, Rebecca De Mornay, and Anthony Edwards, Flipped. When they meet in second grade, Julie Baker falls instantly in love with her neighbor Bryce Losky.
Bill Blasky?
Bryce Losky. Sounds like let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yep.
Yeah, my list is bugged. It's missing some stuff. So
Yeah, mine is complete.
it's like something's weird about Rotten Tomatoes.
Number 11 from 2016. Woody Harrelson, Richard Jenkins, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Bill Pullman, LBJ, who's played by Woody Harrelson. Yeah.
Okay. What's the percent rating on that one?
55.
Okay, so we're above 50 now.
We're above 50.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start to get into. I think this next one we'll have seen it, and it was, and then we're going to get into the good stuff. Number 10 from 2025. Christopher Guest, Michael McKean, Harry Shearer, Rob Reiner. Spinal Tap 2: The End Continues.
I'll have to watch that.
I have to watch
I've
that
not-
too. I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
I mean, it's still in the theaters.
Right.
I'll get
Yeah.
around to it, but I've heard a lot of people say,
I mean, how could it be as good as the first one?
it's hard.
Right.
Can't.
Okay, let's get to movies we've all known, and I bet you we've seen every single one of these. Number 9 from 1985, when I graduated from high school, starring John Cusack, Daphne Zuniga, Nicolette Sheridan, and Anthony Edwards. Can anyone name another movie Daphne Zuniga was in?
Yes, Spaceballs.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Spaceballs, yes. Aldi, you didn't say your name. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that.
The Sure Thing, 83%.
I like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
gotta
but-
come out to California. She's a sure thing.
She's a sure thing. Number 8 from 2023. Albert Brooks, Rob Reiner, Larry David, Chris Rock. Albert Brooks, Defending My Life.
That's good.
Good play on words, because Defending Your Life by Brooks is a great movie. Everybody should watch that.
Yes, that's a must watch.
That is a must-watch movie.
Yeah.
But yes, I haven't seen that documentary. But I mean, it's one of those things where his Albert Brooks and like his famous family and everything about them. The fact that his last name is actually Einstein, but he basically went by Albert Brooks because he did not want to be Albert Einstein.
Oh my God, that's actually really funny.
His real name
Okay.
is
Yeah.
Einstein. Oh wow.
Yeah. And Super Dave is like his older brother.
Oh, no kidding.
Remember Super Dave?
Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love him.
Oh my.
May he rest in peace. Guy's hilarious.
All right. Number 7 from 1992. 84% rating. Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, Demi Moore,
Oh.
Kevin Bacon, A Few Good Men.
You can't handle the truth.
I
I-
go watch the stuff where they there's a bit where God, I can't think of the guy's name, the guy that played the other lawyer
Yep.
that
Who does great impression.
I can't
Kevin
think-
Pollak.
Yes, Kevin Pollak.
Kevin Pollak. He's talking about the courtroom scene, and he's talking about how they're trying to get like everything like set up and done the right way, and they're trying to get everything paced correctly, and they said, and Jack said, well, is it okay if I come and sit in and do the lines? Because they were just going to have somebody else read the lines, and they're like, well, you don't have to. He's like, no, I'll come in and I'll do it, so
And he went
they can
full
pace it and
speed.
everything like that. And he went full. That he didn't just read it off. He like full on 100%, gave it all, everything. And then Rob actually said, he's like, well, why are you doing this? He's like, I don't usually get to act like this all the time. And because he just knew it was going to be like his shining moment in that show. And he was just like, he wanted to just be able to do it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Who's going to get up on that wall? You Lowenstein? Just
Who were the ones that were accused of the murder?
It was 2, a tall
but-
black guy.
But they were pretty young. They're famous actors now, right? Like I couldn't remember.
I
can't
don't
remember
think
their names.
I
so.
don't.
Are they not? I thought they were.
I think the African American gentleman was in a few more things,
Okay.
but I think the
Is that
younger guy.
Cuba Gooding
The
Jr.?
younger white guy was in a thing with Brian Dennehy all about like bear glove, bare hand boxing and stuff. That's the only other thing I remember him from.
But I mean that movie was just great. I mean,
He really does
And
think better with his bat.
well, yeah, I mean,
Private Loudon Downey was played by James Marshall, and his IMDb photo is of him with like either bare knuckle boxing or in
Oh,
boxing.
okay.
So that sounds about right. And then
Brian Wolfgang Bodison.
Wolfgang Bodison. Yep. Harold Lance Corporal. The character I loved in that movie, I thought was really well played, was J.T. Walsh's character.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
J.T. Walsh. Speaking of rest
I'm
in
gonna say
peace.
Got to hand it to those
Markinson.
U.S. Marshals.
Lieutenant Colonel Markinson, I think his name was.
He put on his full dress uniform, took out his service revolver, and blew his brains out right
His
in the hotel
nickel-plated
room.
service revolver.
Nickel plated, yeah. He's like,
nickel
you gotta hand it to those U.S. Marshals. Just
All right.
let's see
We
here.
ready
He
for
starred
number 6?
other films that Bodison were in were Little Big League, The Expert, Freeway, Goodbye America, Most Wanted, Joe Somebody, Aquila and the Bee, and Legacy. He had guest starring roles in Highlander, the TV series, CSI New York, CSI Miami, NCIS, Kane, ER, and Perception.
All right. That's nice. All right. Number 6 from 1989, starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. And frankly, the better characters, Carrie Fisher and Bruno Kirby, When Harry Met Sally.
Who are both no longer with us anywhere.
Bruno Kirby died?
Yeah,
Bruno
long
Kirby
time
died
ago.
several years ago. Yeah.
10.
Yeah, this movie's perfect.
It is pretty well done. That was my that was a go-to date movie. You know, when you go and you picked up a movie at the video rental store.
Let me throw in one caveat to the perfect movie comment. This is the movie that educated me or opened my eyes to what I don't like about romantic comedies, which is they all end with the people deciding they want to be together, which is frankly none of the hard stuff. The hard stuff comes after that, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but why would you want to deal with that? I mean,
I understand. I'm just saying.
That's not. I mean, nobody wants to deal with
hey,
the hard hitting. Like,
Supposedly
what
the
happens?
ending got changed after
Now
he
you
met his.
just got off and left. See, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Hey, bitch, don't shut me down.
Supposedly he changed the ending because he met his wife at this during the filming of this movie. I saw some interview where he changed the ending. So maybe it wasn't a happily ever after movie.
Would have been more realistic, but
Well, I mean, everybody always talks about the deli scene, but there's so many other things I thought that were like way more like that I
the
enjoyed.
wagon
I mean,
wheel.
the wagon wheel is a perfect moment in that whole thing.
Pretty good.
Is like that is the
Would have been
well, no, it is. I mean, and I don't want to come across as being like I don't know what the word I'm looking for here is, like stereotypical here, but there's this weird world where one person in a group really wants this thing, and the other person is like, this doesn't fit. But the other person is like, but I just really want it. And he just wanted that wagon wheel table. That was like the thing that he wanted. And it's just, but he can't put it into words why it is important to him and why it's important to him that he has this table. And because he can't do that, it has to go. And then of course he turns to and he's like, really? Because because like whatever it is, 10 years from now, when you get a divorce, you're going to be arguing over who gets this goddamn table. Just like,
Yep.
And it's
This hideous, ugly table.
this hideous, ugly table. Yes, the wagon wheel is an excellent moment. Billy Crystal's spiel on why you can't have good sex with somebody named Sheldon. Yeah, just yeah, no. It's that's a great show. I haven't seen it in years. I haven't watched that movie in years. And a pretty good soundtrack with Harry Connick Jr. singing classics.
All I have to say are 3 words.
I'll have what
White
she's having.
white man's overbite.
Yeah, there you go. And the woman who says that I'll have what she's having is Rob Reiner's mother.
Yep.
Rob Reiner's mother, who made that line.
All right.
So
Number 5 from 1995. Very good movie starring Michael Douglas, Annette Bening, Martin Sheen, and Michael J. Fox, The American President.
Oh yeah.
I
don't
did
know if
not
I know
expect to
that
like
one.
that movie.
One of my favorite movies.
I guess I need to watch that movie.
You do. It's good.
That was a
It will be a. You will long for that to be reality.
yes, absolutely. I remember I came across that while like it was on like a USA channel movie, and I actually like it just got caught up in it, like sitting there watching on normal cable. And I remember like actually sitting through commercials to like finally see the whole movie. And then that was also back when I worked at the video store, and I was like, I gotta go rent this and just watch it in like complete without these stupid breaks. But yeah, and so I did. That's just a good movie. It's just good.
Number 4 from 1990.
Mm.
James Caan, Kathy Bates,
Yeah.
Misery.
Yeah.
Yep. I think it's like the first great Stephen King movie that after The Shining. Like, because there was like a bunch of not great Stephen Kings.
So, well, The
Yeah.
Shining wasn't even
Wasn't it?
necessarily based on what the original novel. It was related to it, but this was closer. Yeah.
Like, because I think I remember like not liking a lot of Stephen King movies
Yep.
that were in the at that time. I mean, I don't think I caught all the like the Carries and the Christine, but there was like a string of them that were not great. Then Misery came out and it's just like a banger.
Right.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Maximum Overdrive about machines that
No,
come to life?
not
and
good.
kill people?
I loved Maximum Overdrive.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
Just because
That's
just of the
we've
soundtrack.
talked about this before. Yeah, we know. Yeah, you're a fan.
So
It's
have you
not
ever
good.
so with Misery?
I mean, it's like is it a guilty pleasure about?
Yeah, sure it
Okay.
is.
All right.
Emilio
Let's
watch
Estevez, come on, man.
The only saving grace is I went to that movie with the girl that I had a crush on forever. So I saw that in the movie theater with her, and it was like, they could have been shown a blank screen and I would have been enthralled. Didn't work out.
So two things that well, actually one thing is a big thing, but two things that Billy Bob Thornton had a role in that movie, but it got cut. He played the deputy to the sheriff, and he was in like 2 scenes, and those scenes were cut from the movie. So he ended up not being in it. So these are the people, I found this list. These are the people that the role that James Caan got. These are the people that they offered it to who declined it. William Hurt twice. They went to William Hurt twice and asked him to do it. He said no twice. Kevin Kline, Michael Douglas, Harrison Ford, Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Richard Dreyfuss, Gene Hackman, and Robert Redford were all offered the role that James Caan had. And Warren Beatty was signed to do it, but then he said, you need to make my character into somebody who's not so meek. I can't play him so meek. Like, I want him to be more like, I need to redo rewrites. And they were like, yeah, that's not going to work.
Right.
And so they were like, that's not. And so then he eventually got, and he was working on Dick Tracy or something at the same time. So yeah, but just think of that James Caan, who played that role perfectly, and try to imagine any of those other people in that role. And it just doesn't make it for me.
Yeah.
They all just turned it down. They're like, nah, that's okay.
All right.
Anyway.
Number 3, 1986. By the way, these top 3 all happened in a 3-year span. So, 3-year span. 1986, starring Will Wheaton, River Phoenix,
Oh,
Corey
yeah.
Feldman,
Mm.
Jerry O'Connell, Stand By Me.
That was something.
Just
Yep.
that's also a
Pretty amazing.
Stephen King book.
Narrated by Richard Dreyfuss.
Yep. And just why don't you go home and fuck your mother some more, you cheap dime store hood? It's like, what an insult. He's like, no, he's like, now I'm gonna kill you. And then he has the ultimate thing where he shoots the gun and he's like, what are you gonna do, kid? Shoot all of us? No, Ace. Just you. just, just but why don't you go home and fuck your mother some more, you cheap dime store hood? I want to live. I want to be in a world where
Is
I
that
get
the
to
line?
tell that to somebody. That's what River Phoenix says to Kiefer when he's like, we'll beat the shit out of you. How it's like, it's like nobody's taking the body. He's like, we're either gonna take him or we're gonna beat the shit out of you and then take him. And then
How old was Kiefer Sutherland in that movie?
God, he must have been like, I'm gonna guess early 20s. I mean, he was super young. I remember my dad took me to that movie, and he just marveled at like how much Kiefer looked like his dad. He was just like, and then like when he realized that it was Donald Sutherland's kid. But yeah,
Yep.
you cheap
He was born
dime
in
store hood.
66.
Oh, he's old. Like, he's my age.
Yeah.
That movie came out in 86, so he was 20.
I lost my comb.
Lost my comb. There's so many good things in that movie.
Oh,
So
it's
many.
so many good. Now he did say Chopper sick him. What I heard was Chopper sick balls.
Richard Dreyfuss being the narrator is also awesome in that movie.
Yep.
The leeches scene. I remember I saw an old thing where a guy uh he says he said, oh, I just couldn't stand the movie because of the fact that the kids were so foul mouthed and the vomit scene was just overdone. It was just kind of like
Futurama.
the Futurama.
All right, let's move on to number 2 from 1987, 1 year later. 96% score on Rotten Tomatoes, starring Cary Elwes, Robin Wright, Andy Patinkin, Chris Sarandon, and Andre the Giant. The Princess Bride.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's his best. I know this might get me kicked because Spinal Tap is great, but Princess Bride is his best film.
I agree.
I'll probably agree with that too. And I did not watch it until 2022.
Oh, wow.
So I missed it. I'm like, when I watched it, I was like, how did I miss this movie all these years?
Yeah.
So great.
Peter Falk. Oh.
I went over to my buddy David Ingberg's house one day and he said, oh, my dad taped this movie. It was on cable last night. He said it was good. You want to watch it? It's something called Princess Bride. And I was like, what? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna watch some lame ass movie. I'm like 15-year-old boy. And then we sat down and we watched it and we just laughed our asses off the entire time. We were like, this is a great movie. And my other great memory, other than the fact that I've rewatched that movie many, many times over, is that when my youngest son Caleb, I'm guessing he was like 11. He's 14 now. He's 11 or 12. And I remember he came in and I was like, you know what? I haven't watched this movie in a long time. I'm just gonna start it up. I didn't start it up. I was like, I'm gonna be cooking dinner. I love this movie. I know every single scene. I can just watch it in the background. And at almost the exact same time I started the movie up, my son Caleb came out. He was just on his phone, doing whatever. And he's like, "What's for dinner?" And whatever I was cooking, I told him what I was making. He's like, "Okay." He went over and sat down on the couch, and his dog, because he's the one dog follows him around everywhere he goes, and his dog came up and sat next to him. And I watched as he sat there and he was kind of watching the movie. He was kind of watching the movie, looking at the phone, watching the movie. And then eventually he just put his phone down and he just sat there and watched it. And he was just enthralled by it. And and he sat there for an hour and 40 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever it took. And then like I remember when I was like, food's ready, he's like, can I pause it? And I was like, yeah, pause it. But I was just like, that's just it's like it took and I don't say this lightly, I don't say this jokingly. It took the instant gratification ADD mind-addled kids that we have. It grabbed my son, and I didn't say, hey, you should watch this, it's a really good movie. It wasn't like one of those things where I sat him down and say, hey, we should watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Like I've been showing him movies that I grew up with.
Right.
And I did that with Ross as well. Like I was like, these are movies that I really liked, and so we turn our phones off and we put them away, so neither of us want to. And but this was he just did it on his own. I was like, wow, that's just it's just a really good movie. They did a really good job with it, and it is. I will agree, 1,000 times over that is his best one.
Good.
And deserves all the accolades.
Number one, 1984. Michael McKean, Christopher Guest, Harry Shearer, etc. This
Can I ask?
is Spinal Tap.
Can I ask a question? Yes. Are we doing Stonehenge tomorrow? No, we're not fucking doing Stonehenge tomorrow.
I have to watch that one again.
That was
It's been
his
a
first
while.
directing movie too.
Yeah.
No, really.
Yeah, that was the first movie. He was in as an actor in a bunch of movies, but before that.
Wow. That's amazing. I like, the mockumentary format to me is really funny, right?
Yeah.
Because like Christopher Guest then ended up directing Best in Show, which I think is just absolutely brilliant. So, what dog shows?
Oh, I mean, and A Mighty Wind. I mean, there's a bunch of those, but yeah, no, that was this fucking Stonehenge. It still makes me laugh every time I just think of that.
What was the scene where Harry Shearer is trapped in like the plastic pod or whatever?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then he finally comes out. He plays like one thing, and then they go back in. Like
Yeah.
that's so great.
When I was in middle school, when I was in junior high, my friend Darren said, have you seen that movie? This is Final Time. And I mean, I'd seen that video in the video stores so many times. You walk by like, what is this? And he's like, my dad had me watch it. And it's the funniest thing. You got to watch this. And so we rented it and watched it. And I was like, it was probably, well, I mean, it was probably like 85, that I watched it. I remember just like, what is going on? Like, I didn't even get it at first. I was like, what is going on? This doesn't make any sense at all to me. I just, and then it slowly starts making sense. And yeah, good stuff. But yeah, I mean, anyway, I mean, the guy had a great life, and it's just fucking horrible.
He made some great stuff.
He did. And he made some stuff that wasn't as good, but I mean,
It's interesting though. There's some if you look at these ratings, you have some of these are like the number 10 has a 66% rating, and these aren't sorted by their tomato ratings or whatever. But you go from 66 to number 9 is 83 to number 8 is 97.
Yeah.
So I mean, and even like A Few Good Men is only 84. You're like, oh, only 84. One of the greatest courtroom dramas ever, right?
Yeah.
So
That was a big deal back in the day, man. I remember when that movie came out.
yeah.
Well, it's getting close to this old man's bedtime. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, thank you for being the patriarch. We appreciate it.
Yes. All right. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Take care, brother. How you doing there, Chad?
Doing good. Doing good. Doing good. Doing good. How was the old birthday?
It's a bunch of garbage.
Just
Did you go out to
another
dinner?
year closer to free coffee.
What?
Where do you get free coffee?
Right, when you're old, you get free coffee.
Where?
McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
Senior coffee, man.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be that old dude that
Ah.
sits at Walmart while the family goes shopping, drinking free coffee.
They give you free
My
coffee if you're how old?
55.
What?
55.
Oh, I've been missed out on 4 years. Of course, I don't drink coffee. So.
Well, then that's your problem.
It says age varies, typically 55 or 60 plus, set by the owner. How to
Yep.
get it? Ask the counter. ID isn't always required. It's an honor system.
Yeah.
The best method is to inquire when ordering. I love these AI things. These AI overviews are just annoying.
What they do is you ask for the free coffee, and if they ask you to do the idea, say, I don't want this shitty coffee anyway. And then they go, oh, you're grouchy enough to get it for free. There you go.
I guess there's a discount.
So
well, that's senior discount, whatever.
so I was at a work event last week, and the only reason I bring this point up is I was in Dallas, and this
were
is
here?
weird. I was only in for like a day and a half.
Oh, okay.
Look at these freaking badges, man. Like, so this is like, it's
Oh, wow,
metal,
that's a beast.
it's metal, and these are like magnets.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's like this was the worst idea I'd ever seen for like a lanyard, because the lanyard actually had like a thumb drive on it, and so this would disconnect all the time because of the weight of the thing. It's like, what is going on?
Would you stick that thumb drive in your computer?
No,
Don't stick any free thumb drives in your computer.
no,
They're too easy to take over.
no, no, no. That'd be a bad idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then
Where was your meetup?
it was right there next to what is that? SMU? Right there where the George where
Yeah.
where the W
The
pavilion thing?
the presidential library.
Yeah, it was so right there on the highway. There was like I don't know what the name of that place. It's called the Highland or whatever. It was just a mediocre
I
place.
think I know it.
Yeah, and then we did the event. Then we drove up to Pecan Lodge.
Oh, you should have called me.
Did the Pecan Lodge. It was just a work thing. So
No.
and we're just like, let's do this and get home as quick as possible.
Gotcha.
And then I've spent the rest of the week going over draw steel stuff. I'm getting ready to run that in February, so be fun.
Cool. We just sent the most recent Daggerheart book to print today.
Is that the new one?
Yeah, Hope and Fear.
Yeah.
Just at about 9:30 tonight. I sent it off.
Oh, really?
I promised my buddy that I'd bug you about reading his resume. So I just bugged you, Matthew, about
Okay.
reading his resume.
I'm not doing anything till the new year.
That's what I told him. But he said, well, okay, just tell him to keep me in mind. I was like, I'll do what I can, buddy.
So was it you sent your final off to the printer, or you sent it over to like Darrington or whoever?
No, it was off to the printer, off to long pack.
Oh, okay. And then they're gonna do a print sample and then let you look at it or
I
let you
guess.
look at it.
I don't see nothing. The
Your work
Darrington
is-
posters.
Your work is done for now.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you got left for the year?
Our role with Darrington has changed a bunch over the last year or so. They appropriately so. They've taken a lot more internally. We set them up with some really amazing templates so that they can kind of do their own thing, so to speak, and then
So you work yourself out of position.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but I think we still have value to what we do. So,
But do you have any more projects you have to finish before the year's over?
yeah, there's another book we're working on with Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford.
Oh, Is it the big book that they've been alluding to? The big campaign book for them?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
Is it nice?
It will be.
It will be, yeah.
He's Scott.
Once you get done
Jeremy's been
working on
working.
it, it'll be amazing, right?
Jeremy's been working on it's not off you to say. Jeremy's been working on this campaign for 30 years, he says.
Wow.
So
It has been my experience, and this is not necessarily correct or incorrect or whatever, but like I have seen RPG people who have like their first thing is like just freaking amazing. It's
Mhm.
like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. It's just this is fabulous. What are you? And they come out with it, and then it gets big giant like excitement and whatever, and then you're like, oh, when's the next thing this person's gonna make? And then they come up with something like a year later, and it's like, oh, this isn't nearly as good. And it's like, and then you realize the first one was like 25 years of a passion project that they've been working on
I'm
their entire
yeah.
life.
and
So
that's
you
on
look for those.
that's any gaming product, really.
Yeah, I mean,
everything
you got to
can't
look
be
for
a
those.
banger, right? So
Well, you got to find those bangers, though.
Mhm.
You know how it is. Got to find the bangers. You know what I hate?
Smash.
You know what I hate recently? So like when I go to bed, I'll usually like put a speaker like I like if I don't have something to listen to. So
Mhm.
when I was single, I would just watch TV and I'd fall asleep while the
Nick at
TV
Night,
was on.
man. Nick at
Yeah,
Night.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just and then and have my and like set the sleep timer for like 90 minutes so the TV would turn off on its own. And if I woke up, you know, at some point in the night, I would just turn the TV back, set the timer, whatever, and then you just and then fall asleep. And it was just because if I didn't have something to like listen to or think about, like I'd start thinking about other stuff, thinking about the work I got to get done, or think about oh did I pay that bill, or it's like is the world going to explode tomorrow? Just you go through all these random things, and I had trouble falling asleep. So after I got married, my wife couldn't have a TV on or anything like that because she said I start focusing on everything, talking and everything like that, and I can't fall asleep. And but she has she'll have a white noise thing. So for a while, I just kind of trained myself to just fall asleep. I would just sit there and think about my D&D campaigns. I would sit there and think, okay, what am I going to do with this? How is that going to work? How am I going to get these people from here to here? And then I'd fall asleep. I just, because I wouldn't be thinking anything other than how do I get the adventurers from this spot to that spot? And what's going to happen? But like a few years ago, I started like just listening to a podcast in my ear. And I think there are all of these channels that I like listening to that are these old radio broadcasts of like the old Sherlock Holmes radio hour, things like that. And so it's just like, but because I've listened to those things, I get suggested all of these channels that are specifically made by these people that are like, oh, this channel is for like you to listen to somebody telling a story or whatever, and then you fall asleep because you're listening to an audiobook kind of thing. And because I listen to these Sherlock Holmes radio hour things, these things keep getting suggested to me. And then I was like, and then they were like, oh, this is the Sherlock Holmes and Watson and the whatever of the Barbary Row or just something, and I'd be like, these are really weird, and like I'd listen to like the first like 20 minutes of it, and I'd fall asleep, and I'm like, I need to find these books because I've read almost everything I know of like Sherlock Holmes, and I look, they're all goddamn AI. They're AI created stories that somebody like put together, like had somebody make, and then they just have a manuscript that's like whatever, and then they have somebody speak for like they have an AI voice speak. And but it's so good that it sounds like it's just a person saying, hey, thanks for tuning in. And tonight we have, Sherlock Holmes
And
and
the canned sandwich. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just stuff like that. It's just kind of like it's getting that good. It's like, and I was fooled. And I was like, oh, these are like stories. It's like because there's lots of people because it's public domain. There's lots of people that can write. You can write a Sherlock Holmes story. You can't do anything about it. It's all public domain shit now. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, where can I find these books? Oh, nowhere, because the books don't exist. Because it's aggravating.
Yep.
So when we see the first, do you see all the Sora, or is it Sora that got the Disney licenses?
I don't know.
Some
The Sora stuff is
some AI
is,
system got all the Disney licenses. Well, many of the characters for $1 billion. Do you
Yep.
see that?
I
Who
didn't see
did
it.
they buy it from?
Disney.
Disney.
Disney
Yeah.
sold characters.
They're licensed characters to.
Yeah, they
I don't.
probably
I
gave
can't
them
remember if it's.
Oh,
5
they just gave them.
years.
Oh, they gave them
They
usage.
gave them like the ability to use the. I mean, I don't know what obviously the details are, but it's like I just read that it was like $1 billion deal.
Wow.
So you're gonna see a lot of Disney stuff.
it is horrible. I don't know. I know it's like, ooh, and then you have these people saying, well,
Oh, it's OpenAI for 1 year.
genie's out of the bottle. Can't do
Oh,
anything about it.
Speaking of entertainment like that, so did you happen to catch any of the clips from the quote unquote the Game Awards or whatever it is they had?
Yeah, I watched most of it.
I was really surprised how many actually named actors and stuff are starting to move from traditional media into game media and voices and stuff like that or whatever.
Well, the
Like
game I'm playing like right now, Expedition 33, Charlie the Daredevil dude is the lead actor in it.
Yeah, it's a good game.
what was
Yes,
it?
pretty good.
I actually played that. I didn't skip a single cutscene.
No,
The
me neither.
Street Fighter
It's really
film
good.
that's got Jason Momoa and
Yeah, Jason Momoa's
some
in the
wrestler
thing.
guys. Cody Rhodes is in it.
Yeah,
This is the first game I've had to play on medium graphics and not epic.
Oh, it's too intense.
Yeah,
I had to lower the difficulty on one of the guys, one of the bosses.
I just use a trainer.
Oh, you're not doing the game?
I'm playing the game. I just want
Oh.
to see that. I'm more interested in the story, so
Yeah, sure.
I'll play the
You
fights
can
until
you
it
can
gets
drop it
hard.
down to easy to get past the harder fights.
And who else was that was on there? The actor from Fifth Element that played Lilu. What was her name?
Leela,
Scarlett.
No.
No,
Mila
it's
Jovovich.
Mia
Mhm.
Jones. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she was
was
in there.
on the awards, and she was doing some character on a video game now. And I was like, what? And then
No, it's
what
just
was it?
more.
We were watching the credits for the new season of the Critical Role cartoon, and what is her name? It's on the edge of my tongue. Who?
Mighty Nine.
No. She's like a well-renowned actor. She was on who is that? 101 Dalmatians, that live action movie, played Cruella DeVille.
Oh, Glenn Close.
Yep.
Emma Stone.
No, Glenn. Yeah, it
I'll
depends
have
which
to
one.
look it up. No, I may have it mixed up.
So to go back to this Sora thing, 3-year license agreement, Sora will be able to generate short user-prompted social videos that can be viewed and shared by fans, drawing on more than 200 Disney, Marvel, Pixar, and Star Wars characters. It's $1 billion deal.
So that's a land grab, is what that is, right? Let's outsource the creation of these videos by people. And
I mean, so the internet's just gonna be flooded with this stuff.
yeah, absolutely.
Angelica Houston.
Right.
Angelica Houston.
Yeah, I don't know what she's done a lot of stuff. I just can't think
Yeah.
right off the top of my head.
Grifters,
Grifters was great.
Morticia Adams, Adams Family.
The Witches.
Excuse me. How are we forgetting about the Royal Tenenbaums?
Oh, the Royal Tenenbaums, of course. One of the best movies ever made.
one of the best movies.
Is that her best movie
Ever
though?
made.
I don't know.
But anyway, I was just really surprised.
honestly, I would say, honestly,
She's not
she
a
was
big
so
character
good
in
in the
that
first
movie.
Addams Family.
Yeah, Adams Family.
I
mean, I like Grifters.
Well, and the thing is, her part was even smaller, and then she went and complained to Wes Anderson. He said, "You need to write more stuff for me because I need to do more in this." So,
She was
And did
also
he?
in Spinal Tap.
But yeah.
Well, she is the daughter of John Huston, right? So
Yeah,
Oh well.
none of this should surprise us.
the
Yeah,
Life
that old John Huston, man. I used to sit around him and drink and eat
How is
bologna
Grifter's
sandwiches.
not higher up on the ranking?
Well, I mean, and when you got him and John Dallas around each other, man, it was nonstop.
They were sitting
Mm,
around playing cards, cracking jokes.
is this an attempt at humor?
Him and Austin Powers too.
Ah. What else was
Manhattan
Angelica
Murder
Houston
Mystery.
in?
Chinatown.
Yep.
Chinatown.
I
He
did
was the
like
bad. He was the
Chinatown,
big
man.
bad in Chinatown.
I love Chinatown.
Have you guys seen that? This is a um who's the other lawyer in?
Maltese Falcon.
So John Huston is the big bad, and so when they were filming A Few Good Men, Jack Nicholson turned to Kevin Pollak. He's just about to walk into his trailer, and this is a great story, and he basically says, "You want to know Jack Nicholson? You want to know what's surreal?" And Kevin Pollak's like, "No, Mr. Yes, Mr. Nicholson, who I've never spoken to in any way outside of our scenes." And he goes, "I'm sitting there. I'm about to give John Huston is about to say to me, 'Well, Mr. Bergantz, are you sleeping with my daughter?'" And the weird thing is I had just started banging his daughter, says Angelica, 2 weeks earlier, and I hadn't yet told the old
I
man.
saw that interview. That was fucking.
What a
hilarious.
great video! And he goes anyway. He ends up saying something like, "Now that's ironic," or something like that, or "That's surreal." And then he just walks into his trailer, and Kevin Pollak's there going, "Anybody else see this? Anybody? Anybody else see what just happened here?" It's great. Anyway, it's on who's the guy that's NFL Network? It's on his show, I think.
Rich Eisen.
Rich Eisen. It's on the Rich Eisen show.
Is the Rich Eisen show still on?
I don't know if it is or
Yeah,
not.
it is.
Okay.
He was just recently talking about how because after McCarthy had a good game against Dallas, he was strutting because he's a Michigan guy.
Oh,
So
funny.
By the way, we
he's-
got a 1% chance of making the playoffs. So they're saying there's a chance.
So I apologize for the American football talk, but did you watch the last game there, Mr. Demers?
I did.
What'd you think
I
of
did.
the young
Oh.
pup?
The young
Even
buck.
Dallas makes that quarterback look good. Dallas made that quarterback look good. Our defense. I mean, I'm not
Still
trying
got
to
to
take
make
away
the
from his.
throws. The ball.
I mean, here's the
doesn't
who
throw
are you
itself.
playing next week? Who are you playing next week?
The
this week?
Giants. The Giants of New York.
Oh well, that's yeah. Okay, well, he probably walk all over them too.
And then we got a chance of basically screwing our two divisional rivals, out of their basically.
You're a spoiler.
We can be spoilers.
You're basically playing spoiler.
Green Bay and Detroit. But anyway, going back, what did you think of the young pup?
I thought it was a really good game by him. Well, it gives me a little bit of hope because I've been having discussions of I'm beginning to think that JJ McCarthy isn't the guy.
So
but the struggle I have is that I do believe Kevin O'Connell is the quarterback whisperer. And so, if anybody can develop him, I think Kevin O'Connell can. So we'll see. Anyway.
The people on the NFL Network said that Dallas's defense made him look like Fran Tarkington.
Oh, funny.
You still got to make the throws. The ball
Yeah, there was no
can't throw
coverage.
itself.
By the way, most of those throws, there was no coverage. Nothing. Like that, anybody can make a throw on
The
that.
touchdown to Naylor was a dime.
Okay.
Sounds like a Dallas fan griping.
Yeah.
Believe me, I think. We're done. I mean, I'm not like the fact that there is a chance is just shocking to me. But it's not
the fake on 4th and 1. I mean, and then the gritty into the end zone.
Yeah.
I love them.
There's so many problems with that game. It was awful coaching.
They were like, "Why would he do that?" I was like, "You know what? He's 22 years old and he's got 30
The fake was like the
in
best fake, one of the best quarterback fakes I've ever seen.
I mean,
or our defense is just so unaware.
Oh, it faked out everybody, like even the announcer.
I know, even the cameraman. I'm like, wait, does he still have the ball? Like, he sort of short jogged to the end zone.
Yeah. Well, then he busted out the gritty when he went in, and
yeah.
Good for
him. Good for him. Best game of the year for him.
Well, the linebackers are for the Dallas. All right. I dare you to run. We'll take the 15 yards. When I lay you out. No, I he's like 22 years old. He's got 30 million bucks in the bank. I mean, I understand why. And then in the afternoon he said, "Yeah, the coach. I actually did it in practice a few times, and the coach is like, don't do that during the game." And then
Right.
I did it
You
during
still
the
did it.
game. Yeah, he still did it. He's like,
Wow.
he had to let 9 come out.
Right.
I don't know. He might be horrible. He might be great. I don't know. It'll. Hey, people forget Justin Jefferson's first ever touchdown. He grittied into the end zone too. So go back and watch that. He caught like a 50-yard pass from Kirk Cousins, and he on like nobody was anywhere near him, and on like the 2-yard line, he starts doing the gritty into the end zone.
Right.
So he was no, but nobody says shit about that because it's JJ, But it's McCarthy, so we gotta. I don't know. It'll be fun to see what he does on Sunday.
Yep.
So
Yep. It gives me just a slight bit of hope that the future is going to be okay.
he's got an arm. Holy cow, that guy can throw a bullet.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
I
now
think you
maybe
should
if you
stake
take this,
the franchise on him.
yeah. Well, we did.
Yeah, I mean you did, I guess.
I mean, I got issues with that 10-cent head of his, but I mean, but he's got $1 million arm. So anyway, um,
Be good to see the
so
Chiefs not in the
all the
AFC
you're telling
Championship
me
game.
I should go back to Paradox Throw and buy a copy of Old
I
King's
would.
Crown.
I mean, you'll like here's the
I'm
thing. I
I'm
mean,
not big on buying games to then sell them marked up.
I'm
I'm
not
not a big
saying
fan of,
like,
but
but you could at least sell it for like what you paid.
yep, you
Yeah.
could go play it and sell it for what you
Yeah,
paid.
I mean, you'll easily be able to sell it. The cheapest
Yeah.
one on BGG right now is 150 pounds. Or is it euros? Let me look. Hold on.
Then how much it weighs?
Ha.
Exactly.
No, I don't know.
Um.
Like, but people are selling for. I mean, the marketplace says a few have sold for $80, but I don't believe that. I wonder if like
The
are those
thing
really.
is how long is it going to sell for that?
Here's the thing: it'll sell that well until it comes out, which will be next year. Like, there's a
Right.
$329 one on Amazon right now. The
I
lowest on
will
eBay
say
is 365.
I will say this. I do certainly subscribe for there's no such thing as a board game that I need so badly that I'm going to buy it for $300 now when I can buy it for 150 another day. Or you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
And that's
yeah.
I can wait till March. I don't need
and
it
that's
that
my
bad.
attitude too. Like maybe I'll just wait, because and then
Oh,
I mean,
whatever.
I don't know.
I do I
Oh,
do I do like what you're saying though. Like I do agree with the idea of, hey, if this is a game you want and you found it at that price, go get that now. Right?
yeah.
So
I think the game is
Ah,
pretty great.
I
and
want
it
to
is
play
one
it
of
for
those.
sure.
Um,
It is one of those.
it has like a
Like,
lot of knobs to turn, if you know what I mean.
well, and you can
Like, and
tell
they're not, and they're just, it makes you think like, oh, I can come up with some kind of interesting.
when I played it, I had a lot of fun. And not mechanisms wise by any means did it remind me of this, but it reminded me of Feudum in the idea that you could tell this is a passion project. They've been working on this game
Right.
for years.
I never
Mark
played
Burke worked
Feudum.
on Feudum for years.
I couldn't get
And you
into
could,
Feudum. Just
Yeah,
couldn't.
Feudum doesn't work
yeah,
for me either. So the thing
yeah,
about Feudum is like you build stuff up and you can tear it down. There's no building up in this game. Like
right.
you just have everything to
Yep.
start with. And you don't, I mean, you can lose stuff. So I mean, you are getting torn down a little bit, but I don't know, if you it's just got so much interesting play that I love, like all the little
Yeah. I mean, it's
knobs
all.
and
I mean,
levers.
I'm a big fan of supporting the passion project, the games that people like. They've been working on for like the last whatever period of their life.
Is the
21
art,
years, Dragon's
art,
Down.
Yeah,
art
exactly.
the designer is also the artist.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
really? That's
Yeah.
see,
Make
that's impressive.
Yeah.
that makes it cheap.
And the art is awesome. It's a really good
Um.
game.
Well, I mean, for example, and I later found out that the author is turd, so I don't want to give too much credit to. But there's a, I'm not going to mention the name.
Don't
There
mention
is a mega dungeon that an author created, and it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it is one of the best created old school mega dungeons I've ever played, ever read, ever done anything with. And they after that came out with several more. And none of the second one was like, okay, this is kind of neat, and it's got some cool stuff and it's got some neat things going on. And I was like, that's cool. And then the third one was like, oh my gosh, this feels like you just cut corners left and right. And then like the last one was just like, this is functionally unplayable. Like it was just like, I mean, just how the scope of it and what it was. And I was just like, you could just see there was this degradation. And the first one was because this was this guy's homebrew world that he ran in his homebrew group for decades. So, when you have thousands of hours of playtesting, you kind of like realize, okay, that's a dumb room. I take that out. That's a dumb thing. I take that out. And so on and so forth. No. Stuff like that drives me crazy.
Right.
Chad, if you hear me grouse or were you listening?
No.
Oh, I was
do
just
it some
saying.
more funny
Oh,
water.
I want to see if Chad. Don't say the name, but an RPG author who's turned out to be kind of a turd. But the very first thing they created was freaking amazing, and every single mega dungeon after that first one has just slipped in quality ever since. Do you think you know who that is?
I mean, that could be for several folks.
Okay.
Okay.
You
We'll type it in
and
the
I,
chat if you want to talk about it.
There,
You and- you and-
there's one dude. Yeah, we could talk. We could talk about, but we're not going to.
we're not going to.
Yeah, a lot of people. He made a very good and popular game that he's turned out to be kind of a jerk. But yeah.
Hey Matt, what do you think of that latest Pluribus episode?
Ah!
Did you like it?
It was fine.
It's fine. I
That's the
thought it
one
was
where the
pretty
guy
cool
was
though. Like I
driving
know
through
people
Peru.
don't. Yeah, the guy in Peru.
I think it was fine.
Yeah, I like slow burn. I don't need to have like amazing amounts of reveals every episode.
I think it was pretty impactful at the end there.
No, of course, yeah, it was like a real nice buildup.
Nice vague conversation.
I know there because you're not watching it. You're waiting. I think there's.
I'm waiting. I just want to be
I know
able
you're
to
waiting.
just get it done.
You should just start watching it though.
Although I'm a little
I mean, I guess you got a
disappointed
couple
that-
weeks to watch it. Are you taking any vacation or anything? Are you working the whole? Winter,
I mean, I'm working
Christmas.
this week and next week. I have like a couple of meetings on Monday, but after that, then I got the rest of the week off. So
I've got
Should I
like
talk?
Tuesday, and then I'm taking the rest of the year off. So
Oh,
nobody
nice.
asked.
Oh wait. Oh.
Although I'm a little disappointed that there's no more slow horses to watch.
Oh,
Is that worth
yeah,
watching?
Ah,
It's
it's
very
fantastic.
much worth watching.
That's like
Very
4
much.
seasons, right?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a lot
You
of
know,
episodes.
very good.
So okay, true story here. I remember like I was like when the first season of Landman came out, I was like I said to my wife, this is like got that because we like Billy Bob Thornton. I was like, this has got Billy Bob Thornton in it, and she was like, oh, let's watch an episode. And it was like after it had been out for a little bit, or maybe they like splashed with 3 episodes to begin with. So we kind of watched the first episode, and she was like, yeah, this isn't for me. And I was like, oh, all right, so I kind of just half watched it to get through the season. I was like, all right, that was fine, and then you find out that it's like basically funded by the oil business and stuff like that. So it's like
Sure.
that's why they talk like very romantically about the oil business and everything about it.
So I like
And,
Billy Bob Thornton, but man, he's a fickle dude because I mean he
Well,
was
hold
doing
on.
the musician thing, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not. Don't even interview me about television while I'm doing or movies or acting while I'm doing the musician thing." And now he's like reversed it 180, and all of a sudden he's doing this show. And it's like, man, stick in a lane for a while. It's just ugh.
So so all of a sudden I came back and I came up in the living room one day, and my wife was just sitting there watching Landman episodes, and I was like, "Watch it," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And then so she got done with it, and so we've been watching um the season 2 uh that dropped or whatever. And so far they have steered themselves away from like the propaganda of like and the season 2 in my mind is doing a much better job as far as like storylines and whatever. So I don't know. If you just want
Does it have a very
nothing,
Yellowstone-ish effect to it? It's supposed to be made by the same dude, right?
yeah, it's made by the same dude, and so it's just I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just like roughneck guy is doing roughneck things, I mean, but but Andy Garcia is now in like the second season, and he's fun to watch. He's a good actor, and he does good work. And
There's another Ocean's movie
Samuel
coming out
Elliott.
too.
Oh, is there?
No way.
With Clooney?
Really?
That doesn't excite me in
Really?
any way.
You don't like?
I
You don't
mean,
like
talk about
Oceans?
perfect movies. Ocean's 11, the remake Ocean's 11, is like a perfect
Yeah.
No,
movie.
it's not.
It's
But
just
okay. So,
well, no,
my
no.
hey,
What's
my
wrong?
big problem.
No.
La, la,
What's
la,
wrong with it?
la,
What's
la.
wrong with
I'm
it?
going to tell you. I'm going to tell you about
What's wrong
this.
with it?
Ocean's 12 is one of the stupidest, most insipid, idiotic movies I've seen.
But he said 11, not 12.
I know.
we're talking about 11.
Hey, the comment was about the series first when I made my comment, and so only to be outdone by the stupidity of the new Fantastic Four movie. It's been that long; it's held the crown. Which is the entire movie is all about trying to outmaneuver Jet Li or whatever, who's this master thief, and they want to get the jewel first. And of course, Jet Li breaks in and does it first, only to find out at the very beginning of the movie they had cleverly stolen the gem already, making the entire movie pointless and insipid, and I felt insulted. There you go. Ocean's 11 was fine. But then they go, well, hey, we can make more money by doing another one.
Yeah,
so
but
the idea that they're going to do an Ocean's 13,
I've said this about a lot of
I like
movies,
13.
but the best part about Ocean's 11 is they only made one movie.
No, Ocean's 13 is perfectly fine.
If you go back and watch Ocean's 11 and you watch just like fun things that they put into that movie that weren't like.
By the way, Carl Reiner is in that movie.
Yep.
Yes,
it's a fun popcorn movie.
When Brad Pitt goes to see Carl Reiner at the dog track and they're sitting there and he's talking to him about the whole thing, and then he's like, "Well, are you gonna tell me what the score is already?" And then the dog race starts and he goes, "Your dog's losing." He goes, "He breaks late. Everybody knows this." And then he whispers it in his ear, the music, and like you see, and Carl Reiner just drops his tickets, and you see this pack of dogs runs by, and there's a beat. And this one dog comes running.
That movie's great.
It's got
watch that movie
many
any number of times.
Oh yeah, it is.
What are they up to? Are they up to like Ocean's 15?
14 is coming next.
So it'll be like Brad Pitt and George Clooney like trying to steal pudding from the old folks' home.
How old do you think they are?
I don't know, man.
Clooney's in his mid-60s.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, they'll okay, you distract him. We'll take the wheelchair down there.
Brad Pitt's 62.
Watch that movie.
So absolutely true what you just said.
64. Clooney 64.
They get free coffee.
So here's a good
I
question.
think it'll be good. It's going to probably be some young people in that movie to kind of keep it right. They got to have some. They got to have like a younger cast to kind of.
The studio will insist.
I mean,
on
I don't even really care. I mean, I'll watch it. It doesn't matter what if it says Oceans on it. I'll watch it.
Really,
I love Oceans. I love them all. I mean, I don't love. You're right about 12. It's not great, but 13 is fine. 11's the best.
Yeah,
I like 14 or whatever. Yeah, or 13.
I get insulted. My intelligence gets insulted by movies pretty easily. Not easily, but like I can be like that Fantastic Four movie is the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
Come on, is it?
100%.
There's got to be worse than that.
I was insulted throughout the entire movie. Like Just honestly, just the idea, like, this thing travels, like Galactus travels at light speed to arrive at Jupiter, and that's the moment that Mr. Incredible or whatever has the idea to build this thing, and all it requires is for us to shut down everything and all work together to build a global thing to teleport us, network to teleport us. The fucking Galactus had just traveled at light speed. It's at Jupiter, and we have time to construct this entire matrix. Ugh, God, that kind of stuff always bugs me. Where they just make ridiculous. Just come on. Anyway, I'm off my high horse now. By the way,
I thought it was going to be a time travel movie,
right?
but it was not.
All right, I think I need to go to bed.
Yeah, right. Me too. I'm getting grumpy,
Hey, Evan,
obviously.
I can talk about board games if you want. I played actually some board games this weekend.
Tell me a little bit.
I played 2 really good ones.
What'd you play?
Why am I trying to blank now? Hold on.
Nothing.
Really
One of them was called
wonderful.
The Glorious Guilds of Buttonville. The Glorious Guilds of Buttonville? Is that what it's called? You heard about this? No one's heard about this. It's really cool. It's basically like a it's not a deck builder, but basically you're drawing cards and you're trying to get combos to like put as many cards in your tableau as possible. And every card has like a guild power. Like I think there's 15 of each card in the deck, and you play with like 10 guilds. So the deck's like 150 cards, and you play and you're trying to make sets, and then you add up there's a scoring for all the sets, and then whoever has the most sets or most points in sets wins. And it's just super simple. Like you draw 2 cards and you play.
Yep.
And you don't have to play. It's like it's one of the easiest games pretty fun. Like it's really great. It's called, let me just make sure I got the name right. Buttonville. It's a Ravensburger. Glorious Guilds of Buttonville.
You played that. You played that Travis Chance and Martin Wallace game.
Yeah, that was the other one. Dark Providence, right? Is that the name of it? Dark.
Martin Wallace has a new one,
which is basically a redo of Study in Emerald, which I never played.
Study Emerald first or second?
I don't know.
Was it long game or short game?
It was like a couple hours.
Oh, first edition. Second edition
is the second edition like a lot
Second
longer?
edition was a lot shorter.
Yeah, it says re-implement Study in Emerald. Second edition is shorter.
Mm-hmm. That's why it didn't sell as well, because that's if you look at the first edition, the second edition, Study Emerald, everybody always wants the first edition.
Interesting.
Right.
I have one.
Well, Dark Providence is really fun. We had a great time with it. So your hidden role, you're either a cultist, an investigator, well, there's actually 4 teams. Cultist, investigator, there's dissident cultist and dissident investigator.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're basically running around trying to like exert control over the city or the cities in America, closing or opening gates depending on what your faction is. Now you don't, like, if you're a cultist, you want to open gates. If you're an investigator, you want to close them. Of course, you want to keep your role hidden so that people can't kind of figure out what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever comes in last, their team loses. So if you're a cultist and you come in last, the other cultists will lose, even if they have the most points. So you basically, and you don't know your teammate. And it's just like a really interesting dilemma. Like, how do I know? Because only one winner. It's not a team game.
Hey, Evan.
But it's like a forced team, right? Like you have to, whoever is on your team, you have to keep them above the water so that they don't tank.
Yeah. Okay, that's part's cool. That reminds me of sounds a little bit like the Castle of the Devil or Stagecoach to the Castle of the Devil. What's the name of this game again?
Dark Providence.
I gotta look at it. I'm a big Martin Wallace.
It's Cthulhu fan. Dark Providence.
Yep, I see it.
But it's a deck. It's a bit of a deck builder and a bit of a new area control. And there's these uber powerful mythos cards that come into the game. Like we had Cthulhu come into the game and he like destroys a whole city. Like it's like some fun stuff happens.
And it's a cool mini game. Weird.
Yeah, Simon. It was Travis's one of his first games he worked on at Simon like 5 years ago or whatever.
Huh.
And it's finally out now. Now I don't have the Kickstarter. Like I kickstarted it and I don't have the Kickstarter version. I actually bought it at BGGCon because I was like, oh, cool, it's out, and I wanted to play it at BGGCon, so I bought a copy. And
Is it a
still haven't
Simon
got my Kickstarter
branded
yet.
game?
Is it what?
Is it a Simon branded game?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, it's really cool. Like, and all the cards are fun, and like you get agents and you're running around doing stuff, and there's a lot of. I mean, it's got a bit of a take that. Like you kind of do have to go after like the leader to kind of knock them back. Like if they've got a lot of cities under control, you want to take their cities. So because it's a point differential, you only score gates, and there's another sidetrack with your team score.
Right.
So if you're a investigator, you score the investigator's team score. Adds to your
Yep.
score. And
Interesting that it says
cultists.
best at 1 or 3 players.
I don't know about that, but whatever. I didn't know. I guess there is a solo game in it.
It says 1 to 5 players.
Yeah, I think
That-
there is a solo game in it.
But this is best
we
at
played
1
with-
or 3.
We played 3 and it was great.
Really?
But I could see it also working at 5.
Yep.
Like you said, basically there's two cultists, two investigators, and one of each dissident. Cultist dissident, or now the cultist dissidents, they score if a gate is open or closed. Also, the investigator dissident scores if the gates are open or closed. That's
So-
endgames.
but there's in a 3-player game, there's only 3 teams in play. You just
No, you
name
deal
6.
you shuffle all those cards out. So there's
Oh.
2, 4, 6 cards total, and you give everybody one of them. So you always have all the cards possibly in play. Meaning,
So you
like,
so
it could be like 2. And in fact, the way our game was, it was 2 cultists versus 1. Well, 2 cultists on a team and 1 dissident investigator.
right, and the
The
others
dissident-
weren't in play.
Nope.
Okay.
Now me and him were on a team. Technically, I was in last, which tanked him. Like even if he had won, but he did not. But if he had won the game, he wouldn't have won the game.
So that's a pretty cool mechanic. I like the games where you kind of have to prop up somebody, and
Yeah.
and
you have to you sort of have to guess that they're on your team too. Like you can signal and stuff, but like I totally got it wrong what I thought the other guy was. He was a dissident cultist, actually.
Interesting. Okay.
And he was opening gates. Like because dissidents get points for open gates or closed gates.
Right.
So, anyway, it's neat. I would try it if anybody. And
All right.
lots of variety, lots of little ideas about it. Like it was fun.
See, and then I just love, like, as you know, I have major issues with some of the ratings that people give and the reasons they give, as you can imagine.
Sure.
But this person,
I hear
rating
ya.
1 until the pre-order is delivered, maybe never. Okay.
I mean, I have not gotten mine yet either.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Evan, your better half was here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His wife was here?
What did he say?
Exactly.
No.
No, the other better half.
Oh, the other better half.
There's a lot better than me.
You got a lot of better halves?
Yeah.
Right. Any duo he's a part of. Is that what we're saying? Is that
Exactly.
what we're saying, Evan?
I mean,
Well, now that dirty Matt is gone, I do have another initials. Now that Evan's
You know,
gone.
I have got to drop. I think I told you guys my mom moved into this. I moved my mom into the house, and she has some memory issues, and it has been challenging. And so I've slept like a baby every night. That's the good news.
So
So
it means you
Glug
shit
glug
yourself?
glug.
huh?
Glug glug glug. That's
No.
what's up. Yeah.
Just exhausted.
So
Anyway, so I'm gonna drop out. Thanks guys for the
no,
entertainment for the evening.
you
a good
reminded
one.
me of one thing where a very very old movie. I mean, it's tough to find. It's called Cold Blooded. It starred Jason Priestley, Peter Riegert, Michael J.
You're not
Fox
allowed-
as
hey,
a cameo.
You're not allowed to talk about really old movies that star people that like Jason Priestley. There's no such thing as a really old
was the
movie
name of
that
it?
Jason
Cold-Blooded?
Priestley was in.
Cold Blooded. Jason Priestley plays a low level mob guy that gets elevated to be a hitman, and Peter Riegert
I remember this.
takes him on as his protege. As he's going through these, he like lives in the basement of a nursing home, and it's just a fish out of water type thing.
Yep.
But there's this whole thing where it's like they're going through their training or whatever and doing their thing, and like they'd gone out and done their first hit together,
It's
and
on Hoopla.
he says and he turns to him and he goes, yeah, I just can't I can't get over what happened last night. What? Well, I mean, that guy, I mean, he was alive and now he's not anymore because I shot him. He's like, yeah, it's uh it's a tough one. He's just like he's like, well,
Sounds
I
like good
mean,
acting.
it's like no, he's like, what should I well, no, because he's just being like kind of matter of fact. And he's like, I just I mean, what do you how do you how do you sleep at night? I just keep seeing that guy's face as I'm trying to fall asleep, and he's just like, yeah, I tried lots of things, meditation, therapy, you list off things that but now the only thing, glug glug glug, it's the only thing that works for me.
Funny.
It's just like, so glug glug glug.
All right, I'm gonna glug 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 to bed. Good night, folks.
Right.
See you, Scott. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Because we will not have one next week, obviously, since it'll be Christmas.
No Christmas
And
Eve.
technically, that this would be kind of yeah, this would be the last one of 2024-5, right?
If you say so.
17th, next to the 24th. No, well, we're not going to have one on New
You don't
Year's
want
Eve.
you don't want on the 31st?
No, we're not going to ring into New Year's on Alaboom. That ain't happening. Maybe we'll do one.
Well, we do a BGG
Maybe
stream.
we'll do it on a Tuesday. We can do an early boom. We can do a Tuesday. Maybe.
It's up to you.
It is up to me. This is my
Are you all
fucking
traveling
Tuesday.
for the holiday?
No.
No. So this is my week. Sunday, have my mom over. For Christmas because she's going to California. Sunday, we have my mom over to celebrate Christmas with her. Monday, work, kind of take care of the house, do some things. Tuesday, Christmas at my dad's house. Wednesday, Christmas at my in-laws' house. My brother and sister-in-law, they're hosting. Thursday, finally have Christmas, just the four of us. It's like we've always said Christmas Day is just the four of us. We don't mess around. But it sounds like one of my nieces like has some crummy job that's making her work on Christmas Eve from like 2 to 6 or something. So we might actually do Christmas Eve early. Like we'll have an early brunch instead of like an evening dinner, which would I'm like, yes, get that out of the way. And then we can come home and like watch a movie or something. And then yeah, it's just gonna be bang, 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 bang. And honestly, I mean, I was like, I like spending time with my dad, like spending time with my mom, like spending time with my in-laws, but I just long for just the four of us sitting around the house, making food, opening gifts. I have a tradition where everybody gets to pick one thing and I make it for them, for dinner. So it's like, whatever they choose, I make that.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, one year Ross just said I want homemade fettuccine Alfredo. So I actually went, yeah, and so we actually made the noodles, so it was like,
Oh, you went all in. Oh yeah.
oh yeah. I mean, I make a pretty good actual uh homemade General Tso's chicken. I learned from a guy who uses like Coca-Cola for their syrup to season the chicken, and with the breading and everything, and boil it, fry it
We
up.
just we found one of these a couple of months ago at a thrift store. The things you put on the front of your like KitchenAid mixer that you put the dough in to make the noodles. It was like $10 and it had never been opened, and we're like, what the frick? It just goes on the front of the KitchenAid mixer, and you turn the mixer on, and it just
Turn that mixer on, baby.
yeah, it makes the noodles for you.
It makes its own gravy.
It makes its own gravy.
It makes its own gravy.
Yes, it does.
Isn't that a thing?
Yeah, and mine that I love remembering is the old microwave commercials, and there's the guy that said, "But does it brown the food?" Just like if you
No,
remember that guy.
no, it
But
doesn't
no,
brown the food.
so the old microwaves actually had a range thing where it was like you cook the food and then you could stop that and it would turn on
Yeah,
this
I had one of
convection heat
those in college, actually.
that would brown the food.
I never
And
used it.
we had that old ass microwave in my mother's kitchen for I don't know how many years. And I remember the year, like all of a sudden, like I still remember to this day, it started on fire. Like literally somebody was using it, and all of a sudden like sparks came out the back and it started on fire.
Wow.
And my step it was like 15 years old at the time. And I still remember this day, my stepfather grabbed it, like yanked it out of the wall and ran to like our deck and just threw it out into the snow. I mean, like it was literally like the thing
Smart
was on
thinking.
fire. He just threw it out of the. I was just like, yeah, just
Cool.
tossed it out into the snowbank. That was that then. Um,
We are
yeah,
going
no.
to we have I don't even know what days or what anymore. What's
Ah,
so I know like Saturday, was it Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, our our adopted nieces and nephews are coming over, and they are going to make cookies and destroy the kitchen. And then on Christmas Eve, they're coming over to get all their presents because it's taking over our kitchen. Because we put the Christmas tree in the kitchen, and then Christmas Day we're going to go to Chinatown, and we're going to have a big Chinese dinner.
nice.
And because from and what was it? No, what's
Horrible, horrible.
that was that movie.
Oh,
But
yeah, yeah,
the
and
Christmas
yeah.
story. No, but Chinatown in Houston, like it literally does stay open. It's like as cliche as you want to make it, it does stay open on Christmas Day. So we have a big family. We get like 10, 15 people, and we go all adopted family, and we just go to Chinatown, and uh, we just have a big Chinese dinner, and then we're done. That's
Well,
it.
remember the only reason they did that was because the dogs next door.
The Bumpus is dogs.
The Bumpus's dogs came and ate the turkey.
Have you
That's
guys been
I
watching the battle between Ark Nova and Pandemic Legacy
Mm-mm.
for the number 2 slot
no.
on PGG? Wow.
Is it a big battle?
It keeps going back and forth.
Is it? Are they getting like? You remember back in the day, whenever Netrunner was thrown in, like when Fantasy Flight's Netrunner was thrown into any competition, like that fan base would just go absolutely crazy and vote it in whenever it was in anything. Is it? Do they have like a fan base like that for one of them?
I mean, I guess so because I'm just looking right now. It's like you can see it kind of bouncing around on the charts. Like December 12th, it went to 2, and then December 13th, it was back to number 3.
Now here's a question:
Like it's so close, like
Is
back and
there
forth.
is there a tool on the Geek that one could use to watch over time where this bounces and goes up and where
Yeah,
changes
there's a
happen?
chart. There's a charting tool. Have you seen it?
No, we should we should take a look at it. Maybe people would be
There.
interested in seeing it.
I mean, I
Maybe
can show you real
make
quick
a
if you want to see it.
4-minute video someday.
Give me 1 second. I'll share my screen here.
Well, I'm gonna go rank them both 1, and we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Is that new Arc? Is that new
So,
Arc Nova
and here's the
thing?
thing: you are fair to rank them that you're 1 if you want to, Lance, because that's what we would, if you so choose to rank a game 1, you get to do it.
Well, the one time I did play Arc Nova, I did not enjoy myself. So
You think it was a 1?
and I wish I hadn't played it. So
Really? Can you
and
see
the one
my
time
Arc Nova
and the
here?
one time I played Pandemic Legacy, I
So if you go to the stats tab,
Mhm.
there's a little graph here. It's very small. So here's her historical. Like it's
Oh, it did nothing. I
it
rated them
shot
and
to
it
the
did nothing.
what?
Nothing changed. I rated them and nothing happened.
It's
Nothing
not real
changed.
time.
Oh, well, I'm gonna remove my ratings then.
Oh
So
wow, is it four forever?
Yeah, and then 3 on when did it go to 3? Let me zoom in. It went to 3 last December.
You know, okay. I wanna go through this. I'm gonna say these things. I'm gonna say a few things.
Almost a year to the day. It's 14th. Not quite a year to the day.
Brass Birmingham. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Pandemic Legacy Season 1. I mean, I didn't really enjoy it because it was mostly pandemic stuff. But I mean, it was like the first one of its kind. So I give it up. Ark Nova, I found that to be very dull, and Gloomhaven also found it to be very dull.
So here's the thing.
You,
I'll say Gloomhaven. If you have like people that have played a lot of like RPGs or a lot of Ameritrash action games, they're not fans of Gloomhaven. But I find if you find a lot of people that have played a lot of Euros, they really love Gloomhaven.
so just going through these things and like what's rated, I'm not gonna like. I mean, War of the Ring, I think is an excellent game. I think it deserves to be where it's at. Twilight Imperium deserves to be where it's at. Um, Star Wars Rebellion. I mean, I feel like that's rated way higher than it should be. It's great, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, it just seems like that. I can't believe Spirit Island is number 11.
I can. Spirit Island has a fanatic fan base as well. Like, granted, my purview on it is very limited, but like if you go on the Discord and you talk about Spirit Island, you will be up for hours talking about Spirit Island if you're a fan, because there's like so many freaking people that know so much about it. And a lot of those people not just play the board game, but they also play a lot of the app version. And they're just hardcore fans of Spirit Island out there.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah, I've played it a couple of times, and I'm not that hardcore of a fan of it, but there are folks, and they love that game, and they love everything about it, and you know, good on them.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and the fact that SETI is already number 24. I mean, that's good.
Pretty good game.
I bet 24th best board game of all time.
I mean, I don't know if you would call the rankings the best board games of all time.
Well, then what's the rankings then?
The current best board games. The current highly rated games.
Hmm.
I mean, you put a superlative on there like best.
Well, I mean, if what's the number one game if it isn't the best game?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a
I mean,
ranking, so you
but
could
it
call
does.
it the best game of all time, but you know,
A lot of people do have that connotation that if it's the number one game ranked, that it is.
well, what's the number one game on IMDb or number one movie on
There's
IMDb?
no game number one rating game.
IMDb, the movie,
Clue?
number one movie. Shawshank, right? Or something like
Shawshank, I
that.
think.
Is that the best movie of all
It was
time?
forever, but I don't know if
I mean, I like it. Is it the best?
Right.
I don't think so.
Shawshank's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's just
Godfather's
court
pretty
of
good.
public opinion, I think. Some
Yeah,
people.
I mean that's the same thing as this. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, I'm saying people's opinion if the number one is supposed to be the best versus just, hey, it's what people vote as a good game in this time and period.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But I
What
think
is-
people
what
are going
is-
to go back and forth on that. I mean, they're not going to argue, or they will argue.
I think, and I'm going to say this, and I'm serious, Scott. I want you to come up with something on your website. Like, you know how like some of those, like you see them, you don't really. I mean, I don't think if, and maybe you people have seen this in jobs that you've had. But have you ever actually worked in a place where it had number of days since the last accident or whatever? And like, you know,
I mean,
it's like,
I'm
oh,
aware of that.
It's yeah, that trope, if you will.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
I mean, like literally when I go to my vet, it says they have a number of days since the lobby has had an accident, and it's like
Zero.
number of days since and it's usually like, oh, and it's a dry erase board, and it's like it's been 8 days since a doggy went poo poo out here or something like that. Okay, fine, whatever. We understand the point. I would love for there to be a tracker, and you can put it on the page of this in the forum. Number of days since somebody started a thread complaining about moderation under the complaint department.
Oh, we're talking about moderation now? I thought you were
Yeah.
going about ratings.
No. I want there to be like, so you can see number of days.
I don't know
somebody...
anybody that complains about moderation.
Oh, they do.
I never see anything.
They do.
They complain when Matthew bans them because they come on Discord asking you to reverse a ban.
I don't think I've seen many complaints on BGG.
Oh, okay. But
that's because they've gotten banned at that point. No, but going back to the ratings thing.
Thank you.
Can you pull up a list of like not the rankings, like not the numeric rankings, but the amount of actual ratings, and then and then sort those, like if this, like Catan may have like 200,000 votes or whatever.
Yeah.
And go
you can sort by number of ratings on the browser.
Yeah. I think if you wanted to do like a historical rating that way, maybe that would have more weight, because over time more and more people.
These top games have like a lot of ratings.
Huh?
These top games have a lot of ratings. It's not just like 10 ratings or something.
No, it has to be over 100, right?
Technically,
even start
only has to
cracking
be, I think 30 is our cutoff.
Yeah.
That's 55,000, 56,000, 57,000, 66,000. Then it starts. Oh, I got to sort by voters. $138,000.
So I think if you started looking at that,
I mean, these are not the top. This is number Carcassonne. Catan is ranked 607.
Right, but if you wanted to look at historics, more people have had passionate. They've had some sort of thing where I want to vote on Catan more than they voted on other things over the years. So if you wanted to look at over time, I think that one would actually hold maybe some more weight.
I mean, I guess I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm not exactly sure I'm following what you want.
Oh, no, because it's like, because Lance's point was, is it the best game of all time? Does it beat Catan? Does it beat Carcassonne or whatever? Like, if you look on this,
is the current number one higher than any of these games?
Right. And the point being that if it were really that much better, more and more people would actually go in here and vote and change that weight of the number of votes.
Right.
Because if you look there, like you do have in the top few, there are stuff that have been cracked in the top 5 years. Like I saw Dune on there. I saw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Dune is number 5.
It's number 5, but even if you
look, it's got 55,000 votes.
Yeah, you go by the number of votes, yeah, and it's pretty high.
Gosh, Dune came out in 2020. Time flies, man. Here's the weird thing: like people say this is Cult of the New, but I'm like, I don't think this is Cult of the New. Cult of the New.
I own Dune Imperium.
Like, what's the newest game on this list? Is it Dune Imperium? That's 2023. Is there anything newer than that?
But Dune Imperium Uprising, isn't that just a remake of Dune?
I'm not aware of the differences.
It's a little different.
I think isn't SETI the most recent?
Oh, was SETI probably the most recent? Let me see. What is SETI? 2024. Yeah, so that's the newest.
Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire is also new. Lord of the Rings: Duel for Middle Earth is new, so that's 3.
I played that over Thanksgiving, Chris. I thought it was okay. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's just me.
Is there anything newer than that's 3 in 2024? Doesn't seem like that's much new stuff here. 3 out of 100.
Oh, Harmonies. 2024.
4 out of 100.
There's 2023. Ticket Ride.
Harmonies is a beast, man. Harmonies is just a monster.
Yeah, and I've played it like 4 or 5 times, but I don't know if I'd put it in the top 100. Blood on Clock Tower is a beast. I bet over time,
Yeah,
Blood
in
on
your
Clock
personal
Tower.
top 100, it's probably not there. Hey, there's that's 2014. Can you actually get Star Wars Imperial Assault still? That game's I don't think
Yeah,
that's in
yeah. It's only X-Wing and I think Armada is going out or something like that.
Revive is pretty new. That's 22. Voidfall 23. So I mean, it's not crazy top heavy with new games.
No, I did see Penny Arcade had that cartoon about Lord of the Rings Pandemic being out of stock.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a
Penny,
pretty good game.
I
Like that
haven't
game a
played
lot.
it yet. I got it. I haven't played it. Christoph told me to buy it, so I bought it.
I think
And
it's great.
but
Might be my game. Pretty,
Penny Arcade was like, because it's out of stock and everybody wants it for Christmas, and it's like you go on eBay and they just want outrageous amounts of money for
yeah,
it.
it's cranking up.
Rank it up. I don't know. Has everybody been good? They believe that they're gonna not get
Good
coal
for
in their
what?
stocking. Well,
Yeah,
Santa.
I'm getting a new 3D printer because it was told that I was getting a new 3D printer
Nice.
because it's like you're too damn hard to shop for. You're getting a new 3D printer. I was like, okay. Uh, that
What
and
do you,
traditional clothes.
Evan? How old is your child now?
6.
Oh, what a great
Ugh.
age to have for Christmas.
Yeah, she's pretty excited. It's pretty cute.
You let her out of the attic yet?
Just like once a day
Giving her
for
the
like an
almond
hour.
cookies.
Yeah.
It's
No, she's
it's
excited.
a children in the attic thing. It's my children in the attic joke.
Evan? What do you do for Christmas?
This year we're
No, next year.
well, I don't know. I wasn't sure if you said what do you do for Christmas or what are you doing this Christmas? Because they're slightly different answers. But this Christmas, my folks already came into town this year, so we're just heading over to my in-laws, probably just for the day, and do dinner over there. Come back home. We'll probably open most of our presents over at the in-laws and probably do one or two things here at the house. Nothing too fancy.
So you have a young child. Do the young children of today do they want the toys, or are they just all electronics and video games?
Um, I think our household's not exactly representative because we have yet to really introduce a ton of
Oh,
electronics to her. Like she knows they exist. You know, she sees me on my computer and phone and stuff. But and she has like a little music box and stuff like that. But no, she doesn't regularly interact with video
yeah.
and sound as a
But like her peers
combination.
at school don't influence her at this point of like, oh, I want an X or a Y.
Not really. Not really. So mostly it's just analog toys and stuff.
Hmm.
I'm sure the day will come where she'll be like, everybody else has XYZ. I need it too, but not yet.
So a harmonica.
She has a little harmonica.
She wants shiny baubles.
She loves shiny baubles.
I would like shekels for Christmas. Oh,
And Scott, what are you gonna do for Christmas?
In-laws are coming into town. We're gonna eat some food. We're gonna go out. Nobody's cooking. We've learned our lesson
Easy.
with that.
Mhm.
Last year we had we didn't get we're thinking about we'll just go across the street to the Chinese place because it's like
that is a good Chinese place.
it's pretty good. And we went and their chefs didn't show up and so they couldn't handle anybody. They wouldn't let us in.
Oh,
Yeah, they
wow.
basically just turned us away and we're like, oh, what do we do now? So we
That
had to
sucks.
scour the town for like
Oh,
any
no.
restaurant that was
Should have
open.
done the
'Cause
reservation
we
under
we're like,
Joseph
oh, we're
and
not gonna
Mary.
cook. What's that?
Should have just done the reservation in Joseph of Mary. You're turning us away. Christmas.
Well, we went to this crappy bar that played the music like a billion, like it was cranked to a million. We couldn't even hear each other talk.
Oh no.
Like we started playing code names. Like
Yeah.
that's when the Codenames app I was really into, and we all played Codenames at the table because we couldn't talk to each other,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and it was awful, and the food was not good. And
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not going to do that again. Let's make a reservation at somewhere that we can actually, that's not going to shut down.
Yeah. Good
Because
idea.
I was thinking I was being all smart, like, oh, no one goes to this Chinese. It's like a hole in the wall Chinese place. Like it doesn't,
It's pretty good.
it's not busy.
It's not greasy spoon.
By the way, we went over there and it was of course busy, and then
Right.
and nobody was allowed in. We were just all mad. We kept going back to the front, and they're like, "Oh, maybe hang out for like another half hour and see if we can help, if we can handle you." And like, no, basically the chefs didn't show up.
Yeah.
Because we went over at like 4 p.m. Like it was. Yeah, it was. I don't. And nobody. Here's the thing. I'm the only one that remembers this. So I'm like, do you guys remember how terrible last year was? Like, they're like, no. What happened? I'm like, what? You don't remember how awful it was? We were driving around so many different places, and we're like, nothing was open, and we're just, oh,
It was an adventure.
torturous.
But see, they were with people they loved, and it just became.
Well, we were
part
in
of
two
it.
cars following each other, so I don't know. No, I don't know why
Are you
nobody
going to do any
remembers this.
tamales?
It was the friends you met along the way.
No, we don't really do. I mean, there might be some brought over.
Yeah. That
We're probably gonna get some snacks and stuff. We usually get like cheese and crackers and love dip. Do you know the love dip?
no.
Central
I just know
Do you know
Dee
Central
came
Market?
in. Dee came in. She told me that is our task for Christmas Eve is to go and fetch the tamales.
Do you have a Central Market?
Yeah.
Down there. Go get some love dip from Central Market.
Well,
It's awesome.
Wait a minute.
Well, it's an
H-E-B
HEB.
Central
It's an
Market?
HEB store.
Yeah.
Central Market is like, I don't know if HEB has the love dip, but Central Market definitely has it.
Central Market does.
Yeah.
We have you think it'd be at Whole Foods?
Nope.
It's a HEB thing?
It's a Central Market thing.
Oh. I know HEB is doing something crazy because I think they didn't sell all their hams at Thanksgiving. There was an ad for it, and if you buy ham, they pretty much give you everything else you need for Christmas dinner for free. They give you like rolls and macaroni.
Oh, they really want to sell the hams, huh?
Yeah, they want to get rid of that damn ham.
Yeah, of course.
Ham's like $20. The ham's like $20, but they'll give you the rest of your Christmas dinner for free.
Really?
We need to get rid of this damn ham.
Yeah, we got rid of these goddamn hams.
Yeah. What was it? At Thanksgiving, you buy ham and they give you the turkey for free.
Gotcha. I don't really like cooking.
Oh, Dee loves cooking. She is all about it.
And if I don't cook, like I don't want to hear complaining about cooking. You know what I mean? Like if someone offers to, like, I'll be like, let's go out. We'll just go out. And if someone says, no, I'm cooking, and then you start complaining,
right?
Like we don't have to do this. We didn't have to do the cooking. Could just go out.
Do the cooking.
Anyway, we've got 2 reservations this year. Hopefully they all hold up.
I need to make one for Chinatown, so we don't have to wait. I don't like to wait.
Get a reservation.
That's what I'm thinking of doing.
Dallas is turning into the city of reservations, which is kind of unfortunate.
What's that? That's a New York
It's
joke.
just because there's too many people. What?
That's a New York joke. They ask you if you cook and said the only thing I can make is reservations.
Yep.
I get it.
Anyway. So we'll probably play some games. I got the new Grinch Flip 7.
So what does it add? Why is it
Nothing.
Grinch
It's just
Flip
artwork. It's just purely Grinch artwork.
Oh.
Same game.
Oh.
Identical. No changes. Which is a little disappointing because, it's still selling like hotcakes.
Yeah.
And people, I bring it out and they're like, "Ooh, can I have one?" And I have extra. I bought 6. I give them away.
I mean, that's disappointing. I thought maybe there was gonna be like new rules.
Yeah, I think there is a new version. There's one called like I can't remember the name of it, but they had it at BGDCon sitting out on table. It was like Flip 7 Extreme. That's not that, but it was Flip 7 something. Like it had more. Take that.
Got it.
That Wistwood that CGE brought to the con is pretty okay. It's
Oh,
a
it's not.
good. It's
It's
a
actually
good.
not on the database, but there was like another Flip 7 on the table, like with a subtitle of a different name, and the Grinch one was there too. Can only get the Grinch one in Walmart, by the way. It's like
I am
$7.
going to subject my family to hot streak.
Oh, nice.
You
I
got a hot
still have
streak?
not played
Did you get
that.
a hot streak? I got a hot streak. I brought another one because I put mine in the library. I bought another one.
I want to get that and the new
That game's fun.
League.
That's really fun to play that game, especially when someone has a bad game. That's super fun.
I still have to play that.
He's not
I
reacting.
haven't played it either.
He's not reacting to my
I it's fine. It's fine.
$7.
Just
Nine, or was it $9? What do you
what
have
happened?
$9?
What happened to the gobbler?
What happened to the gobbler? Why is he running the wrong way?
Yeah.
It was the greatest.
Okay.
We'll never forget that. But here's the thing: you crushed us in the Arkham or Love Letter, or Arkham Horror Love Letter.
I did.
Cthulhu Love Letter.
You know, I like that game, but I
Lovecraft
cannot
letter.
get it to hit down here. Nobody down here likes it.
I love it.
Well,
I prefer it.
I mean, the new one is the same as the old one, just different art, right?
I think it's slightly different.
Is it?
But some of the cards are different, but only slightly.
But the mechanics are kind of the same. But
basically the same.
Yeah, and people down here, it does not
doesn't work.
People are just not into it.
Man, there's so many fun little things you can play in that game. It's just love it.
Yeah.
I got what Glyphics too. Like Glyphics hit hard for us. We played a lot of it at BGG Con. Did you get into one of those games with me? Either you guys? No. Glyphics is like Pictionary with like plastic pieces that are pre-shaped. But the trick is you get one card and you have to do 5 of the 6 clues on that card. Like you can't skip anything. You skip one clue. And so you have to play the hard ones. And that's the fun part, is playing the hard ones. Like the easy ones, whatever. But the hard ones are where it's at.
Yeah.
That's super fun.
I just got that is my grievance upon myself, is work came in and I had to cut my.
Yeah, I know you had to leave early.
It pissed me off so bad. I was livid on the way home. Livid. Because I didn't get to see Eric at all while I was there. And I didn't get to play hardly much of anything.
Yeah, we didn't play anything.
I mean, other than the RPG. That was fun.
Well, the RPG was fun.
So interesting thing also. I think most of any of y'all have iPhones other than me?
No.
Did you get the like 26 push, the new iOS push?
I don't know. Let me look.
But anyway, they put a translator app in it, and if you have like the AirPods or whatever,
it'll communicate.
It'll automatically translate.
That's like the Babelfish, man.
Yeah, it's like, holy crap! I'm so wanting to run over to the Hispanic flea market this weekend and just walk around.
But you can't. I mean, it doesn't go both ways, right? It's just.
Well, I just want to listen.
Oh, you just want to listen?
Yeah, I want to see if it works. It's like, surely to God that doesn't like do real-time translations.
It does.
Have you tested it, Evan?
Let me see if I can find my version.
Technology is pretty fancy these days.
I got 26.1. Yeah, so this update adds new languages for live translation with AirPods.
To go through
a new tinted option for liquid glass, along with other features, bug fixes, and security updates. So yeah, I've got the push, but I have not tested it.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really.
The liquid glass stuff is cute. It's cute. It's fine. But that translator thing, I was like, I want to test.
I turned off the glass thing.
I'm diddling with it some. Just got my dragon. Roarg.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did anybody ask for anything special for Christmas?
Well, you know.
Both my nephews asked for headphones. That I bought them last year, by the way. They've already lost.
Really?
That sucks.
The earbuds, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So I got 2 new sets of Beats earbuds and over the ear bows. You know, the
The noise canceling ones.
noise canceling ones.
Those are so good on an airplane, man. Um, our like, quote unquote adopted nieces, have been bugging me all year for watches that match Doris's watch. So I went and got them I got Doris a cheap watch, and then I got them the exact same cheap watch and took all the links out because their wrists are like like a twig. So I took all the links out so they all have matching watches, so they will quit complaining about me getting them watches. It'll be great. They had them for like what, 10, $12 on Amazon. I was like, do it. Do it.
Yeah.
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 Like my nephews aren't into video games.
Yeah, and that's what
I'm
I
like, do
you
you want any video
figure
games for it? Like, isn't that crazy? Like the video game thing is like not a thing anymore. I mean, I don't know, like
maybe it's older kids.
I don't know. Well, one's 15.
Huh.
My
And
son gets into
one is 19.
my son gets into playing with his buddies. Like they'll play Fortnite online, they'll play VR online, they'll play some Madden online.
But it's not
But
like it's consuming or whatever.
I think I mean, and this is obviously a small sample size, but I think what it is for a lot of people is that I think video gaming I think its heyday was like 10 years or so ago.
Mm-hmm.
And all those people now. So I think a lot of like games are now, there's tons of quote unquote cozy games, that just,
Yeah.
and gaming has gone greatly down to playing them
Mobile
on your
game.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, mobile games. I mean, that's where like, and as far as like the whole AAA rated, big giant, new Bethesda thing. I mean, that's just like, I mean, it's for the older crowd now. It's you don't have kids like getting super excited about games anymore.
I know
It just doesn't-
Wizards of the Coast have announced that they're doing 2 AAA titles next year.
Really?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't believe it. I mean,
No,
honestly, I don't believe it.
it's they are buying ad space for it and everything. Because the only reason I think they are is because like in late 2023, the studio that's making one of them was based out of Austin, and they were recruiting hardcore for coders.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, I think they're going to follow through with it? No, I think it'll be dead in the pan when it comes out, much
Yeah.
like every digital product Wizards puts out.
Well, they did pretty well with their Magic Arena.
Yeah, Magic
I think
Arena is
that's
fun.
still going pretty good.
Oh, I guess.
I play it.
I didn't think
Occasionally.
that's been off my radar for so long. Yeah, I guess so.
I think it's still going. And maybe I'm
Being a
wrong.
big
I don't know.
player of Magic Arena.
When it first came out, I did. Yeah.
I play it.
Yeah.
I played some of the Final Fantasy packs.
I get so frustrated.
I played the Hobbit or the Lord of the Rings packs.
Yeah, I still.
I like the crossover packs.
Yeah.
Did they make the SpongeBob ones? Did those come out?
I don't know.
Is that a secret lair or is that a?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
just
sure.
saw an ad that they were putting out a SpongeBob magic set, and I'm like,
There's
what?
a Jaws set. You seen the Jaws ones?
Uh-uh.
No.
It's pretty fun.
Somebody asked Pete if he's bought them.
Yeah, he bought them. He got several. Because you wanted like a player set, and then you wanted like a set to get graded.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to come
There's
out.
an Iron Maiden one too.
I don't think there's many sets that are going to come out where like grading them is going to be worthwhile. But I don't know. What do I know?
Well, the Jaws are Secret Lair. Secret Lair is like those limited.
Oh, okay.
They only make like that a few thousand or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the numbers are, but
Yeah. I fell off.
they're
a
sort
while
of
back.
limited anyway.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. I had something else. Dang it.
Well,
So I tipped my tongue. And then
I've been on the lookout for D10. You remember that ChessX used to make the D20s that used to go like 1 to 10 twice, or what they
mhm.
call it, dyadic dice or whatever. I've been trying to find them, and apparently ChessX doesn't make them anymore.
So it's a D10 or it's a D20 with 1 to
Yeah,
10.
it goes to 1 to 10 twice.
Oh, I don't know that. I didn't know that one.
Yeah.
I
In
have some
college, we would buy
D12s
them
that
on
are
accident, and it would piss
6-siders.
us off because you'd never hit anything.
Oh, oops.
You'd be
If
like,
you weren't
roll the
paying
hit. What'd you
attention,
get? I get a 10,
10, 9, 8.
an 8. And then when you do it, you just like open the door and throw the damn thing in the street.
I have those D12s that are D6s.
Mhm.
Double dice. I think they're called double dice.
Mhm. Yeah, I'd like to have the D20s that are like 2D10s. I've got some of the D6s that are D3s, but
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
also I think
Why
during
so?
Christmas I'm gonna. I finally got in all my Eldritch Horror stuff, so now I have everything for Eldritch Horror. So,
Nice.
I'm gonna see if I can consolidate it down into like 2 or 3 boxes.
I just got the latest Hex, what is that called?
Explore it.
Explore it, yeah. It's a tower defense. It's very complicated. Like I've been trying to watch it and watch it played, and I'm like, I can't zero in on it. Like something about it makes me like I can't because the basic game is like perfect for me. I love it. And all the addition games are fun, but like they add all this complexity that takes away from the base fun of the game. Although the dark one is the horror one is good. I like that one.
Which one is that one?
That's the fourth one.
I've got the one.
So we're up to Fit 5 now. But this guy is cranking them out, man. And you see the things he's cranking out, these books that are like 2 to 3 inches tall with thousands of pages of content.
They had a gamer flea market at one of the stores down here, and I got the one that's Ardamon, or I think it's Explore.
Yeah, that's the forest one.
I got it for like $10.
The whole game?
Yeah, I was like,
Wow.
that's really cheap considering what they sell for on retail.
It is cheap. But I love those games. Like I just love what they do.
Yeah,
It's a really crunchy. Do you guys know it? Explore it?
Mm-mm.
It's sort of like it's a co-op adventure game.
Heard of it.
You're not individual. Well, you are individual characters. Like you have a character sheet. So you take a character sheet and you multiply it with a race sheet. So you get these wild. I mean, there's hundreds of characters now. Maybe
I did get
close to 100.
Yeah. So for the first one, that's the Lich. I got metal.
Yeah, it's Rise of the Lich or something like that.
I got the metal miniatures for those and painted them.
But you only play with one mini.
Yeah. So I got so they use Reaper miniatures in the game, and so you can get the metal. Just order the metal ones from Reaper, and so I just got the metal ones because they were heftier, and then I just painted them, and so now like when I play it, I have painted metal miniatures. I thought that was pretty
Yeah, the Valley of the Dead King is the first one. Came out in 2017.
Yeah.
So he's put out 5 games since.
Yeah, one of them's in the desert. But
that desert one was really tough to play. Like we could not figure it out. There's so many mechanics of it that were just like, it didn't work for us. But the one after that, the undead one or not undead, but like vampires or whatever it is, it was great. But it's just like a number crunching, and you've got all these abilities, and just like every game is different. It's like got like a lot of variety in it. Really cool.
I was going to get the new Warhammer Quest one, and then I saw.
Out now?
I believe it is. I think it is anyway.
Yeah.
But it's like they wanted like 250, 275 for it. And yeah. And the thing is they, what is it? Plaid Hat did those the games that are adventure books.
Yeah.
That's basically the board for it. Like they're doing an adventure book thing. I'm like,
Okay.
really? And I was like, I don't think it has a whole lot of value in there for me. Because it was like you get like maybe 5 new models and the rest of them are like just like Skaven or whatever. Which I don't think
What's the name of the new Warhammer Quest, do you know?
Darkwater.
One word?
I think so, yeah. Warhammer Quest Darkwater.
I see it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be you're like fighting a bunch of Skaven and stuff. And I'm just like, no. I don't think so.
It looks like a skirmish game.
Yeah, it's kind of like they're doing all those
They've
Warhammer
taken
Quest.
away the dungeon part of it.
Yeah, they're making it open world. Like the last one they did, what was it? Cursed City was like kind of a Mordheim. You're fighting the undead in a city, but the board was not one of those flip books. It was a main thing, and you had terrain, and you'd map everything out, and you'd just fight in the city. The big
It's so
problem with that one is they didn't think ahead, so you could kite everything around. Like they did, like all the undead were kind of slow, so your adventurers could run out and then shoot and then run out. Then none of the mobs shot anything until they did the expansion, and then they added mobs that shoot stuff. They were all melee guys.
it's a campaign skirmisher.
Yeah.
229 on Noble Knight.
That's still, I don't
That's
think.
MSRP is 255.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay that. Not for as few minis as you get.
33 detailed minis and 4 villains.
Because 5 of those are your heroes. And a lot of those are recasts, so they're not like new models.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I love Warhammer Quest.
I do too. I think it's cool.
Even all that stuff. Do you like that game, Lance?
Do I like
Warhammer
any
Quest?
games? I mean,
I don't know,
Warhammer
yeah,
Quest,
what
like
games
the
do you
old
like?
school one. I mean, it was
Well,
great.
they've remade them into like different series, right? Like
Yeah.
they did one that's a sci-fi one.
So, but you should mention that I went to the game store today and they had Blood Bowl season 3, like the new Blood Bowl
Yeah.
that they came out with, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I remember I played a lot of Blood Bowl, and I was looking at, and it was so if you bought Blood Bowl back in the day, what 2 teams were always in Blood Bowl?
Orcs and humans.
Humans, orcs.
Orcs and humans. It was orcs and humans, orcs and humans, orcs and humans. It is undead and humans in season 3.
Oh wow.
That's weird.
The Tomb Kings and the Crusaders are the 2 teams. It was always orcs and humans. I always played a Skaven team when I played. I love the speed. There's just
I played goblins because I didn't care if I won or lost. I just wanted to play like ogres throwing goblins around the board.
When you played Skaven, it was like you had to rely on, like it was always speed, and I'd always push my luck. Like you get
Yeah.
Well, they move 7, but he's got a sprint of 3. Just don't roll a 5 or a 6. Okay, he sprints 1, makes it. Sprints again, makes it. Sprints again, makes it. Touchdown. Or he slips and falls. And that was
But
yeah.
I would always because the things that would throw goblins would be stupid. There were several games where I would throw a goblin, and when you'd roll the random dice, it would end up behind the ogre.
Oh yeah. Or if it was a troll, if the Minotaur or the troll would sometimes eat the goblin.
Yeah.
If you rolled a 12 or something like that.
Yeah.
I do remember that you could get a rat ogre on the Skaven team, and so
That would be
and that Yeah, and that was I liked having the rat ogre just to hold down the middle of the board while everything else ran around, and so nothing could get really close to the rat ogre. And then you would I mean it's been forever since I played, but I mean but also the rat ogre had I think it had the same problem as the Minotaur had, where like it would go into a frenzy and you couldn't control it. It would just run
It'd go
towards the
after
nearest
everybody.
thing. Yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, what the rat ogre ability was. But I did pick it up and I looked at it and like for a half a second I was like, man, I should get this. I could paint all the minis and I could convince my son to play with me. And I was like, no, just put it down. You'll never play it. You never will. I mean, it's just like, I mean, but in my mind, for like 7 minutes, I had this perfect picture fantasy of me sitting down to play, but I also the whole thing about Blood Bowl is that there's so many goddamn rules. It is a very slow and plodding game.
I like
And
the Barnes and Noble. The Barnes and Noble copy of it is
yeah,
actually
the Blitz, the,
yeah,
the the Blood Bowl Blitz, that was a
and
good
you
little
can
game.
catch that at the bazaar for stupid cheap. People, because I've got like the first 2 or 3 seasons of that for like $5-10, and it's worth it just for the miniatures.
Quite honestly, the game that you can play online. I mean, like where you make a
Oh yeah.
team. It's I mean it does all the hard work for you, right? I mean, as far as like remembering, oh, did I go into a tackle zone? Did I not go into a tackle zone? Did I, you have to roll randomly for this, that, or the other thing. It does all that hard work for you, and you can just click the guy, boom, boom, done. I mean, I did play in a Blood Bowl tournament many, many, many years ago now. But and when I used to go and hang out at the local Warhammer, and I played a chaos team. I remember like we had to, it was like we played, and I remember I killed some guy's star player the very first game we played. It was like a legacy thing, so you couldn't. He was just that guy was just dead. You just didn't. Sorry, my
That's rough.
Minotaur killed him.
We kicked a guy out of our store league because I mean we were in a college town and he brought a bunch of Star Wars stormtrooper miniatures and tried to say his human team was a bunch of stormtroopers. We're like, get out of here.
And then we threw him out at his ear.
That's right. Then we run over him with a car.
Uh,
Man, I'm bummed about this Warhammer Quest not being anything pushing the boundaries at all.
yeah.
Yeah, I looked through the rules on it and then
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like,
probably not gonna get it. I mean, I hate trying to collect these things. Like it's just gonna sit on the shelf.
I did to get Blackstone Fortress, man.
I should go back to Blackstone Fortress because
we painted that. I painted that up, and we did play a whole campaign of
Joel
that.
Eddy painted mine.
Did he? And I remember we played the snot out of that. And funny enough, when we were at the gathering one year, we went up to 401 Games, and they were getting rid of their like cardboard standee for Blackstone Fortress, and we drove that mug back in the pilot. Back when we had the pilot, we drove it all the way from
You drove the
Canada.
mug?
Yeah, we threw that mug back in the car and we drove it back, and it survived.
Is it in the house?
It's right there.
Turn your camera. Or
oh, it's not standing. It's right behind
okay.
the rack right now.
It's hiding.
Yeah, but yeah, it stood for many years in the old house. And
what is the standee of? What is it? Is it a
Terminator? It's of the the big robot guy.
Oh, what are those?
The guy looks like he's got a refrigerator for a chest or whatever.
Yeah.
It's that guy.
What are those called?
I don't know. It's that player character.
Can't remember the name of what they're called.
Yeah, it's the robot guy. If you remember the robot guy from Blackstone Fortress, it's that guy. I always thought he looked like he was made out of a refrigerator. All right, kids, it's 12.
Yeah, I guess we're done.
Yeah, it is.
No, I was waiting for the next initials.
Well,
he teased you.
I know.
I did.
You haven't been a good boy this year, Evan.
You got my pen.
I mean, I'd play another one if you want to do it.
I'm going to bounce.
Is that enough people? All right. Well,
Nah,
all right, kids. Be good. Have a good
well,
year.
hey, remember, maybe we'll do one on the 30th. We'll do it Tuesday before.
Oh,
But obviously there won't be anything next week because I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas.
holiday.
However you celebrate the upcoming holidays, enjoy it and have a good time with the way that you enjoy that holiday.
Be with the people you love.
Yes,
There you
exactly.
go.
And love the people you be with.
Sometimes.
Is that a song?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And if you can't be
Yeah.
with the one that you love,
Love the one you with.
then baby,
There you go. That's the song.
love the
close, it
one
was
you're
close.
with.
Can't be with the one you love, honey.
Love the one you're with.
All right. Later, guys.
Right.
Um,
Night, everybody.
Adios, everyone.
But